and young fella went crazy on both ends.
Mm-hmm. You tweeted what he just did.
Oh my God!
I was like, damn, get off his stuff.
No, but because of who he's doing it against.
It was crazy. Yeah, good game.
On both ends of the floor, and they sent doubles at him. And he, I don't think he was guarding them per se. They were sending doubles at him, but he was getting to his spots. And then he hit McDaniels in the three. Like we talking about getting to our spots again. And so when you look at certain matchups like that, like ET's question, like the next 15 years, like who are you excited to battle against?
Yeah, considering you're so stoic, nothing ever really gets you.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that was a good game. And he played his ass off. Like, he made plays on both ends. I was pissed because it's two teams, and I know it might end one day, but up until that point, I never lost to Minnesota.
Oh.
I had my first 50-point game against them. Like, I had never lost to Minnesota. And I've never lost to Memphis. So playing against the Grizzlies all this time. And we just beat them. So hopefully that streak continue for a long time. But Anthony Edwards is up there. Luka.
D-Buck.
Yeah, but I would say like
in the East. No, don't say it. Don't say it.
I was going more so.
Nah, you just said Luka.
Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
But I would say like I don't really like. Now that on the Suns, I would guard KD.
Oh, okay. You saying like, your matchup?
Luka, Anthony Edwards, Ja when he comes back. I like the guys in my class. Donovan Mitchell, just some guys I've known for a long time. Bam, I feel like we play the Heat all the time. So those, like, even though he's, more of a big man, Fox, like me and Fox the same class. And especially now Sacramento rolling, like they got it figured out. I look forward to those.
Is there anybody, when you say the chip, is there anything you envision, like when you want to win a chip, like is there a team you want to win it versus, or you just want
I mean, I just want to win. I mean, there's a part of me that like I would love it, like if I got to play the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? The guy that beat you up. It's like,
I like that. I like that.
You might have got me today, but you're going to have to whoop my ass every day till I get mine back. And that's the Warriors, y'all got me.
At Sea Island, a world of golf is only a drive away.
In a perfect world, I would love to play against them. But, it don't matter.
Well, before we leave out, let's do some rapid fire. So, who's your current top 5 right now? And then give us a top 10 all time. I was at your golf foundation, and I damn near got disowned because I was arguing Tim Duncan top 5 the whole time. So I want to know
top 5 all time.
Top 5. We're gonna do top 6 all time and top 5 current players right now.
Mike, Bron, Kobe. Mike, Bron, Kobe. It's tough. I want to say Kareem. I didn't see Kareem play. I respect what he did. So, Mike, Bron, Kobe, Kareem. Magic and Steph.
Okay. And then how many rings do you think you need to enter that debate?
In the top 6?
Top 6, yeah. The Rushmore.
3.
You got to at least get 3.
I say 4, but I say 3.
4?
3.
But it depends.
3.
It depends how that 3 come about. You do 3 with 3 different teams, and you get Finals MVP with all of them. You win 3 in a row, which ain't been done in a long time. That's different.
If you pick a guy, pick a player in the NBA that can get
Warriors.
3 in a row. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm saying, think about it. I can
It's so much harder
only
to
think
win
of
now.
one. I can only think of one guy that can get 3 in a row, starting today.
Who?
Him.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who?
No, if you really think about it, anybody else in the league you think could get 3 in a row?
For sure. I mean, you should have been had one. I thought you should have been had one.
But, you know, but we still talking, he's only 25. I keep forgetting that. It almost works against him. Because I'm like, here we get one. I'm like, damn, MJ didn't even sniff. He didn't even get in the playoffs at 25, I don't think.
At 28. Damn, that is crazy. Kobe won his first ring at 21, though.
Stop playing with Diesel, because Tony Parker won Finals MVP at like 20, but Timmy was there.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't say Shaq. Shaq like 7.
Yeah.
Shaq would be all right. 7 is a good place for Shaq.
Okay, and then what about, what is it, your current top 5 players in the league?
It's a hard question, though.
It is.
Yeah, it's hard. Because if you can go like today, this season who's playing well.
Like today.
Like Fox is going. I didn't know Fox's numbers were like what they are.
Yeah, I was
Shit, I didn't know Tyrese Halliburton numbers.
Tyrese Halliburton is going crazy.
He going dumb. So let's just, who you think will win the in-season MVP then? Are we going crazy?
So is that like what you do in every in-season game, or is it just like when you get to Vegas?
Thank you very much. I'm not a fan of the in-season MVP, and you playing all these games, but only the games on Tuesdays and Fridays count for MVP. So who is the MVP of Tuesdays and Fridays? You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that out loud.
It's like, what?
Maybe you should do something about it. You know, just talk about it.
No, but you have to have. But
Is it every game or just the games in Vegas?
No, it's every game
It's every
a
game.
part of the in-season tournament.
Oh.
So Tuesdays and Fridays, and then the
I
tournament.
have
But
no idea.
what the in-season tournament has done for November of the NBA, it was an amazing idea. So,
Except for this past Friday. Or this past Tuesday.
there are.
I wasn't a fan of this past Tuesday.
Yes, I wasn't a fan of fouling Drummond. It was a bad look, and so we'll fix that collectively.
And it wasn't Joe's fault or our fault.
Right.
You
It's
have
like,
to do it. Yeah.
and like we was in the game. I was like, I remember I tapped. I think it was Torrey Krause. Like, yo, bro, like, I don't really want to be out here right now. Cause we was up 30 going into the fourth. If it was a Wednesday, I would have been sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
The younger guys would have got in.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah.
it just didn't feel right.
And there is something that comes from the games you have to play if you make it out of your bracket, and you end up playing the top teams in the league 5 times.
Yo,
And then the other teams are playing lesser teams at extra time, and then you get to the playoffs, and that one game difference, you know, in the East or the West, depending on the year, it can take you from 3 to 6 with tiebreakers. And so, but
we play at Indiana on Monday, but in January we play them in Indiana on a Saturday and Monday. So we're going to Indiana three times this year in 2 months.
and then the travel coming out of the in-season tournament, y'all come back for one game, and then y'all jump back to your West Coast trip after just coming back from Vegas.
Yeah, it's a little wild.
Right. But what it has done for November for the NBA
Not for sure.
is like Amazon taking over Thursday Night Football, and what it's done for the viewership.
I can see
And
that.
so there is
That'd be lit.
they always say it's about competition, but the financial ramifications are incredible for all parties involved.
Yeah, that'd be lit if you can win the in-season tournament, an NBA championship, and then like
And then all the MVPs,
and all the MVPs.
All-Star Game MVP. You got the record for. Yeah, I got to ask you about that.
Even if I do it,
Like,
just
I won the
bro,
All-Star
it's
Game
like,
MVP
you know what I'm
last
saying?
year.
Yeah. Okay. So I got a question about
You
that
can't
one.
do it 2 years in a row. You got to chill a second.
You won your own golf outing, and that was
Twice.
Yeah, twice. Twice.
And they 37 under.
Like, what?
All-Star Game. Going back to East-West. You know, you've been a part of you've been an All-Star like forever. We lost count. It'll be like 18-time All-Star. But the rules
Well, maybe
change
I
and the
can,
competition
though.
of it. How do we get the competition back? Because you and Jalen, I feel like y'all kind of had a great moment. Where
Yeah.
two teammates going at each other, this competition, and then other teams looking at it like, ooh, is there some real beef here? You know, like trying to use that. But y'all just competitors. Y'all say a lot. Y'all play against each other all the time.
Yeah.
But how do we get that competitive edge back into the All-Star game?
I think it's tricky because, in the All-Star game, the one year it was in Chicago when they went down to the wire. Like, that was my first All-Star game. That shit was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I was there. I said,
but the years after that, it's like everybody going through the motions, and if it's close at the end, But it's like, it has to be something worth, like, because it's supposed to be our time off. And you don't want somebody to go out there, like, and getting hurt. So it's like, what are we playing for? Like, we there putting on a show, you Steph shooting from half court, the dunks and all that is cool. But, like, why would we play?
Because it's your duty to the game.
For sure. But, like, which I did with the in-season tournament, it gave us something to play for.
Take 100,000 off the in-season tournament championship, so you get 400 instead of 500. Put that to the winner.
Or give them watches.
No. You know what to say? You know what's crazy?
Give them
Okay. You know what I was about to say? I'm going to an AP thing tonight.
Give them 12
and there's an AP for the winners, special edition AP, and then there's Apple Watches for the losers.
That's baby. I'll beat the shit out.
So now it's, hey man, pass the ball, fam. But now we getting serious.
If I go home with an Apple Watch, I'm gonna be hot.
Shout out to Eddie Q, my bad.
It's not like a real game. Adam Silver said, like, yo, the introductions are so long.
Change all that.
Like, nobody really got time to get loose, get warm. And then halftime show was 45 minutes. Like, yo, you be in the back chilling with your shoes off.
And All-Star cracking in 2 nights before, so it's
I do think changing East to West and, like, making halftime shorter, introduction shorter, would make it feel more like a real game, because it don't necessarily feel like a real game.
But you being the face of the league, like, these are your MJ moments, and you got
56. I was trying to go get it last year.
All the numbers are inflated. I was gonna ask you about that, but you can score 56 X. But this goes MJ moments. Like, you are that. You're coming into that, and so you can galvanize the guys and say,
"No, they're gonna kill my
fellas,
music,
we gonna turn it up, all right? I'm busting on y'all ass." Because you can do it like a joking manner, and you're a very personable person, so nobody would take anything personal from you, but you can kind of turn that thing on. Like, you taking, that's what I'm saying, like, it's the responsibility that comes with this thing. Like, you can take this thing to another level, and I'll repeat before we end. Is there anything you need, please tell me. We'll make it happen.
And there it goes. Jason, appreciate you, man. It's been a couple years in the making. Yeah, thanks for giving us 8 hours of your time. We're appreciative, man.
Charge it to the game.
Charge it to the game.
Oh, no, this is you paying me back for all them damn shoes I bought. I done bought like 10 pair of Jason Tatum's.
But when you send me the address...
No, you did send my son some. I'm sorry. You did send some.
I'm waiting on my watch.
You waiting on his watch, my J?
I'm gonna get it. All right, I get it.
You're gonna get your watch, don't worry. I'm gonna wait on my watch.
I'm gonna get it tonight.
You know what I mean? The Alley Boys watch.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Open up a world of possibilities.
Shut the fuck up. The fuck?
why is JJ not on First Take? So I have a certain amount of episodes or shows that I do every year in my contract, and they are just saving me for after the Super Bowl. Right now it's football-heavy content. I will be on First Take next Friday from Vegas, 7 in the morning local time. Can't promise you that I will be energetic.
Not going to sleep.
I can't promise you that I will be energetic.
Straight from the craps table.
It's actually, it'll be fun because, they haven't announced the exact times yet on the semifinal games, but I'll be in town in enough time on Thursday to be able to go to the games and then chop it up on Friday on First Take. I'll also be on NBA Today as well on Friday from Vegas. So very excited about that. Tommy, one thing I want to say about Cam real quick. Cam has been a big supporter and participant over at Brooklyn Basketball Academy, the Brooklyn-based travel and in-house league program that I coach at. He gets shots up. We had a gym in Gowanus. We have a gym now in Industry City. He's been to both. So love all of the love that Cam has given to BBA. Just an awesome program. Shout out to Gio and Kyle who are running that thing over there. And it's always good when we get NBA players in the gym.
And we need updates. We need, as the season gets rolling, we
have our first City League game this weekend. I don't want to spoil anything. But I'm just telling whoever I'm coaching against this weekend, be prepared for Spain pick and roll. I'm running Spain pick and roll this weekend. Let's talk about the Brooklyn Nets as it relates to our DraftKings Sportsbook segment. Again, we have Cam Thomas on this week. We get into a ton of stuff with him. I think one of the things that was fun for me was talking about Boo Williams and the Boo Williams AAU program. We both played for that, different generations. Obviously, Boo is an absolute legend in AAU. His program is based out of Hampton Roads area, which was about 4.5 hours from me, but I played 3 seasons on the 17 and unders with Boo when I was in high school. Cam played 2 years with the 17s. He, spent the majority of his childhood in the Chesapeake area in Virginia. So always good to chop it up with a Virginia guy about this. Cam Thomas right now, Tommy, is 4th in the odds for most improved player. And if you look at the 3 guys ahead of him right now, Maxey is the odds-on favorite at minus 105. Scotty Barnes at plus 550, and Şengün at plus 650, and Cam at plus 1800. The 3 guys ahead of him,
loaded.
All 3 having fantastic seasons, and I think so much of the Maxey buzz about this award is because of the way that he started the season. And look, if he sustains this for an entire season where he's averaging 25 plus points a game, the assist numbers up, efficiency again, you would expect him to sort of maintain being the front runner in this award.
Yeah, even looking at this Tyrese Halliburton at plus 3,000, that's just this is what we always talk about with this award of he was an All-Star last year, but now he's an MVP candidate. Right. So how do you determine most improved? I wanted to ask about the Nets in general. They're 9-8 now. They're 9th in offense. They're 20th in D. Defensive rating, which I think is a little surprising. I know Claxton and Ben have been out for a while. Do you feel like, we're not breaking any news here, but Cam will be back very soon. Hopefully by the time the show is out.
Yeah.
When they are all healthy, they've played about 20 minutes together the whole year healthy. When they're all healthy, is there something here with this team that it can be potentially exciting as we get into the later months of the year?
I believe so. When I had an in-season tournament game a couple Fridays ago, it was Brooklyn at Boston on November 10th. And before the game, one of the things that really stood out to me with Jacques Vaughn was that two things stood out. Number one, he said, I expected us to be a top 10 defense, and I expected us to struggle at times offensively, and that paradigm has been switched. Yeah. They're top 10 offense, and they've struggled defensively. The other thing was I asked them, because I think they're number 1 still in terms of frequency of isolations on their offensive possessions. Did you expect to play so much ISO? And he said absolutely not. And I think some of that is because of the nature of their roster and because of Ben Simmons being out. I think they would ideally like to play faster. They would like to play spread offense, allow Ben to get downhill, allow Spencer to get downhill, swing. The one thing, though, and this is, I think a great indicator of a great offense, they're number 3 in three-pointers made. They're number 6 in three-point attempts. They're number 3 in three-point percentage. They've got a bunch of guys all shooting high volume over 36%. Dinwiddie at 36%, Cam at 37%, Royce O'Neal at 41%, Dorian Finney-Smith at 44% after he really struggled post-trade last year in Brooklyn shooting the basketball.
He needs to be
and
on
then
the
Lonnie
Suns
Walker, who's having
ASAP. Go ahead and lock down that 4th starter. I'm not gonna lie. I mean that 5th starter.
Unbelievable season at 46% at around 6 attempts a game. So their offense, despite the isolation, they're creating a lot of open looks and opportunities for their shooters, and they're knocking them down. You would assume that a healthy Brooklyn Nets team with their sort of versatility and switchability, they can creep down into the top 15, top 12 defensively if they can have a sustained period of health.
Yeah, one thing I was surprised by, just looking today at the numbers, they're first in rebounding, 47.4, 7th in rebounding percentage. Last year they were 29th in both. It's a pretty substantial jump, and I'm not sure necessarily, even when you're talking about what Jacques was expecting, I'm not sure anyone thought they were going to be leading the league in rebounding at any point this year.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think the wings obviously have a big responsibility on that team to rebound the basketball. I mean, we haven't even talked about Mikal, who hasn't been as efficient as he was last year on the offensive end. They have an intriguing roster. You look at the standings right now in the Eastern Conference. They're 9th. I did this little exercise today. Like, who's in the top 6? I think Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, Miami, Cleveland, if they get their shit together and they're healthy. They haven't looked good consistently, even when they have been healthy. But I think those 5, I think, ultimately get in the top 6. Then you have Orlando, New York, Indy, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Toronto, all in that 6 to 11 range. So a lot of basketball to be played. But I would expect, Brooklyn to be in the mix the whole season, for at least the play-in for sure, but still be in the mix for that top 6. Again, on DraftKings Sportsbook, the Nets are plus 200 to make the playoffs and are minus 115 to play in the play-in tournament. And I do think with a healthy roster, they ultimately get in the top 10.
Yeah, the East is weird because you have 3 truly awful teams. One team with Charlotte, who actually has showed flashes, but who knows how long Melo's going to be out. And if he's out, they're probably going to be in that.
Playing unbelievable.
Yeah, so they're probably in that tier. And so it's kind of like Toronto is the one team peaking out, and then you sort of know what the playoff picture is going to look like.
Yeah, I mean, when you say 3 awful teams, that's just name names. That's name names. Detroit, the Wizards, and the Bulls. Your Bulls. Not good, Bob.
I gotta say,
not good.
This is crazy to say with how the fact that Detroit hasn't won since pre-Halloween, but the Bulls might be the worst of all.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I mean, it's a tough category, but yeah, it's there's not. We gave some hope to the Wizards last week with Bilal. There's not a lot to smile about.
Get in on the NBA action. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use Thomas. Cam, you and I are in. This has been our DraftKings Sportsbook segment. Let's get to our interview with Brooklyn Nets guard, Cam Thomas. Cam, you and I share something in common in that we both played for Boo Williams in AAU. Do you have a Boo Williams impersonation?
I got a solid one. He's like, no, can't. JJ.
JJ Redick,
JJ can shoot now.
He's a pro.
He's a pro.
What's the Boo Williams Hall of Fame?
Oh, I mean, for sure, Alonzo, AI, Joe Smith. Joe Smith was the #1 pick. Who are some of the me? I gotta be in there.
I think you're in there. He talks about you a lot. You, Allen,
Who are like the younger guys?
he, Keldon Johnson, Antonio, Mark Williams, and Charlotte.
Mark, that's right. I
Yeah,
talked
he
to
was
Mark
on
about it.
JT Throw was on our team a little bit.
He's had a lot of NBA
A lot of
players.
players. A lot of players.
He's a legend,
He is.
like an absolute legend.
Was there a rivalry? Was there like another team in the vicinity that you guys would consider like this was kind of like the nemesis?
For me and our younger group, it was more the Team Loaded, playing against Team Loaded, a team on Adidas circuit. So that was for us. So
Who was on that team?
it was more. They had some players too. So it's like the players that want to be on Boo, but they don't really get on Boo, so they go to Team Loaded, and then it becomes like a lot of animosity because Boo don't really want them, so it becomes a lot of animosity between the groups. So that's how the rivalry began. So it's a whole lot of players, honestly.
We had, so I don't know if they're still around, the Richmond Squires, and then the DC Assault was like the Adidas team.
Yeah.
In terms of like, because where I grew up, I mean, it was 4.5 hours away from where all these guys lived.
Mm-hmm.
And so my AAU team, the Roanoke Jaguars, were definitely not a rival. Because we could never beat Boo.
No animosity.
Yeah, I was like the Kevin Durant for the Virginia AAU scene. It's like, I've never won a state championship or a national championship. I can't get past Boo. I'm going to go join Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what's funny? I was looking up today some of the players that have played for him.
Yeah.
And they asked me to play after my freshman year on the 17s. So I did 3 summers on the 17s. And I hadn't met anybody on the team yet. I had not met Boo. And I flew after the 1500 Nationals. I flew and met them in Atlanta for Peach Jam. And I like showed up at the airport with 2 duffels for the month because we were on the road for a month.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking to myself, like, this must be what it's like to be a hired gun. Because like I had no idea if like I would suck. I mean, I just turned 15. I was like, I might suck at this level.
Yeah.
And I was so worried I was only going to make it like for that month and then have to go back to Roanoke. And, it all worked out. So I feel like to Tommy's original question, like I'm an OG Boo guy.
You are.
Because I did 3 years with Boo on the 17th. 3 years.
I did too. So, yeah, no, you're definitely an OG. He talks about you a lot. You, Allen. I really talk about Alonzo. But he's definitely on there. Oh, he chose him.
When you were playing on the UIBL circuit, I think 1 year you led the UIBL in scoring at 27, 28 a game.
Yeah.
What did your AAU games feel like? What did they look like? I feel like your game was tailor-made for EYBL.
Yeah. Because I really started like getting like the leader of the scoring in like the last session. I started scoring like 40s that session because we was in Dallas playing some teams that we really like had to win to qualify. So I was just getting 40s and stuff, but it was all just Boo calling timeouts on the drawing board. Just get. Can. I'm just like, oh, hey, cool. I mean, that's fine. He said, just give it to Cam. And I'm just like, cool. And that's how it really happened. We went to the semifinals my final year in Peach Jam, so that was cool. He played on the big court, so that was really a good thing for me. It was really exciting. A lot of memories I had with AAU, so I can't really get those back, but I love to think about it once in a while.
I just realized something real quick. I want to give a shout out to Larry Butler and the Illinois Warriors. Because I realized when he brought that Peach Jam thing up, they were the team.
They were the rival?
Lost to them my first year when they had D. Wade and Darius Miles in the national semifinals. And then going into my senior year, we lost to them in the semifinals of the Peach Jam. They had Iguodala. And then we lost to them in the national championship. And Iggy locked me up. Not gonna lie. Locked my ass up. I was like 4 for 16. In fairness, it was the second day of the game. The first semifinals, in the national semifinals at 8 a.m. in the morning, bro.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
8 a.m. in the morning.
That's crazy.
And then the second game was like at 10:30.
No, that's nasty.
So we beat Rashad McCants and Justin Gray. They were on Charlotte. Beat them in the semifinals.
Am I
Iggy came in
dumb?
fresh.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Imagine
8 a.m.
imagine
game.
them doing that now.
And it's
Oh,
an
no, I
angler,
lose my
bro.
mind.
Like,
8 a.m. game.
And you know this. I don't know what this thing is like, but for us at the time, the Nationals were the last tournament of July.
Yes.
So you've been on the road for a month.
Yeah.
You've played 2 or 3 games a day.
Mm-hmm.
You've been to Nike camp. I did USA basketball every summer. So I've been like 6 straight weeks.
Yeah.
And then the culmination of that is a fucking 8 a.m. game.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
What?
That's the same exact thing. The schedule is crazy around July or
Yeah.
for the month before. It's like you're always doing something like camps and stuff. It's all that. It's crazy.
And all I've eaten is a Rally's cheeseburger and fries. Because my mom gave me $200 for the month, and I'm like, I just want one normal meal.
This is an asterisk. This doesn't count. I feel like this is a.
I'll give it to you. You lock me up.
What point in your life did you feel like you had to give it to Cam? And I feel like you haven't looked back. Like, when did that start?
Really, every year I was on the team, on a Boo team. You know how he tried to like bring everybody up through his teams. So I was on his team my 8th grade year, and that's where really like it started for real. That's how I got my mindset. You know, my one-on-one game got better. That's how I was like able to do. You know, just get a ball at Cam and let him create something. So really, my 8th grade year, that's when I really kind of tapped into that for sure.
I like learning stuff about guys on their Wikipedia page. I really do. Tell me about this disagreement your sophomore year where you sat out the entire season. You came to player empowerment to another era.
No, it was crazy, man. It was like, I don't know. I guess you know how high school coaches are, you know, because he was more of on the team loaded side of things. And like, I guess, you know, because I was really like a free agent, technically a free agent my 9th grade year. I was deciding between Boo, Team Loaded, Team Durant, and I guess he felt like he could just get me on the team because I played on the high school team that I was on. So, you know, I was really just, you know, I was open. I mean, I don't really look at stuff like that because obviously Boo was the better situation for me. He was closer, and you know, I had a solid relationship with him, and I kind of knew about Boo and everything. And obviously, being from the area, everybody wants to play with Boo, so it's like, you know, it was really the best decision. But I guess that's where the conflict happened. And he just started doing some funny things toward me during like the preseason, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not playing. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Whole season.
Yeah, the whole season. And then I played with Boo on the 17s, later that summer. So it was really like ironic, but it was like, no. So I just worked out the whole time, got ready for the EYBL season, and that's what really helped me.
You then went to Oak Hill, and for anyone not familiar, Oak Hill is a legendary private school. And when I say it's in Southwest Virginia, I mean true Southwest Virginia. Like,
yeah, they call it the mouth of Wilson.
The middle of nowhere.
Nowhere.
I had an opportunity to go there. Like, I got sort of recruited by those schools, and I opted not to go to Mouth of Wilson. But for all the listeners and viewers, tell us about Mouth of Wilson, Virginia, and the Oak Hill experience.
Nothing. About 20, 30 miles of straight road. Straight roads, no nothing. And then the closest, I don't even remember the name of the city. An hour, it's like 45 minutes to an hour, the closest city to like at least see some food or some buildings or something. So it's really crazy. And then when you get on, no cell phone Wi-Fi, you ain't got no Wi-Fi. Everything is canceled. So it's really it's tough.
I've never heard Abingdon, Virginia described as a city before.
That's a good thing around there. It's a city around here.
Do you think that contributes to their success? Is the fact that
no distractions.
No one has anything to do.
Yeah.
Or the fact that they recruit NBA players.
Yeah, that too. I feel like back then it was a good thing, and even when I went for the basketball aspect. But now, you know, kids are like, it's like a whole bunch of different schools now, and some kids just don't want to go through that no more. Like, no cell phone Wi-Fi. You know, kids got to have their phones now. So, you know, most kids don't want to go through that. So I feel like they're kind of building it back up a little bit, but you know, it's definitely tough to get the kids like they want to because, you know, so many different schools out here. So it's crazy.
I have a question for you that just came to me because I feel in some ways you and I are from a different generation in terms of how we grew up playing high school and how we grew up playing AAU. Like EYBL, there was no EYBL league, but we still went to some of the same tournaments. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it definitely happened later in the 90s, and certainly a little bit when I was in high school, where high school players are sort of looked at as a commodity.
Yeah.
And it feels like, even just in hearing you talk about your experience with your high school coach at Oscar Smith, or the
I knew I'd
recruitment
seen
from
one
the
earlier.
AAU programs and going to Oak Hill, like, you really lived that. And I'm sure guys you know that you either went to college with or you know,
Did
played
ask me
AAU
one
against
more.
or with, guys in the pros, like, you guys have all now lived that. And from the outside, a lot of people describe it as like a very toxic environment. What was your sort of overall, now that you're like on the other side, you're in the league, what's your overall sort of perspective on the AAU culture, high school basketball culture around elite level talent right now?
Yeah. Right now it's crazy. It's a lot of different. It's like it's so many like leagues and stuff. I try to look at it. Maybe having these different leagues and stuff. I'm just like, I don't really understand the point, because it used to be Nike circuit, Adidas circuit, Under Armour circuit. You find a team and you play on that. Now it's crazy. I think it's now like the high school teams are like part of the circuit now. So
Playing on national TV, like
Yeah,
they have
that's
a national
crazy.
TV package. It's not just for LeBron like when I was in high school.
Yeah, like it's crazy. I feel like it's good to put more of an emphasis on the high school part of the kids, but then at the same time it gets very toxic, because a lot of these kids are starting to get handlers and all this stuff, and it's like it kind of takes out the fun in the basketball at a high school level, where it should still be fun for you, still for fun you a little bit, like
Yeah.
because you know you're in high school, you're still hooping, you don't really know for real, like you just want to hoop. But now the handler, all the money getting into it now, it's crazy. So I feel like it's good for the national exposure, but as far as like the other side of it, it's getting out of hand. It's crazy.
It's funny you say that, because I think, looking back, the reason I opted to stay at a small public school in Roanoke was because I was like, this is high school. Like,
Yeah.
I know you know, at that time when I started getting
Those are
recruited by some of
Wrangler,
these
bro.
schools, I was established on the AAU circuit, and I was just like, I know I'm going to play at Duke.
I really need
I
one more
actually want to
discipline,
just
bro. Like,
enjoy
one more, bro.
like having a normal high school experience.
Exactly.
Because at Oak Hill, you guys traveled a ton.
Man,
I'm assuming
college schedule.
class probably took
College
class probably took backseat. Is that fair? Hey,
Good. It's good enough.
yeah, good enough. You qualified. You played at LSU.
I played. Always eligible. That's good.
Have you seen an impact with some of like the younger guys in the league now, like just sort of your peers, in terms of this change and how they've had to adjust to being a professional, based off of this versus like when he was playing?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I feel like we have more resources to be more prepared as far as like the G League Ignite. You know, some of the younger guys are going to the G League Ignite to get prepared for the league, and obviously some of us still want to go the college route and experience college, and still want to learn from a college aspect how to get your grades, and there's still the traveling aspect of it. Playing an NCAA tournament, big games. I feel like you get best of both worlds, but really the G League Ignite really it's for some kids that really want to really go through the NBA right through that moment to have a head start, I guess. But I feel like both routes is good. College, I took the college route. It was fun for me. I enjoyed it. I came in prepared, ready.
I've heard LSU is fun. You did feel prepared?
I felt prepared. I felt prepared going through college, going to the league. Obviously, the situation I was in was kind of crazy, coming into a team with 3 Hall of Famers, so I wasn't really expecting that. But obviously, you learn from them, and then when you get your opportunity, you can just apply everything that you learned to the game. So I feel like I was prepared.
You definitely
whatever,
were.
weights and all that, strength, mind. I feel like I was prepared for it.
Athletes like me know a thing or two about the importance of good hydration. And yes, I realize I am a former athlete, but I still recognize the importance of good hydration. But that's the thing about Smart Water Alkaline. It's made for anyone looking to elevate in all areas of their lives, fitness and beyond. I'm being serious. If you're looking for the good stuff, Smart Water Alkaline is what you want from a Fulton brand, always guarantee of quality. They stand behind everything they make 100%. I'm all in on Faherty's laid-back vibe meets classic styling.
And if you're new to the brand, you have to check out their iconic Legend sweater shirt. It's a must-have for the season, crafted with a fabric that's
Should I just
impossibly
call it?
soft, endlessly versatile, and unlike any flannel shirt you've worn before. With over 1,000 five-star reviews, it's the perfect five-star gift for yourself this season. Verity is a family-built, values-driven, premium clothing brand meant to outfit you for life's great moments. I got myself a couple flannels for the upcoming fall season. Not only do these things look great, they are so comfortable. For listeners of the show, Verity Brand has an exclusive
Damn, there's
offer
one up
of
there, bro.
20% off your first order when you enter the promo code JJ at checkout. Go to veritybrand.com/JJ and check them out.
They put it inside a mercenary
The early,
stronghold. Oh my god, bro.
DNPs.
Yeah,
The
I'm calling it.
4 minutes to go in a game. The 19-point game. Cam, get the game. Those are your 4 minutes for this week.
Boiling. Getting boiling. Mad.
Yeah, I had to live it too. You're more talented than I was, but I had to live it too my first few years. What's the hardest thing about that?
About getting in at the end? It's just
just about not like when I say that, I mean not knowing night to night what your role is, what minutes you're going to play. I mean, my fourth year was the first time where I was like, all right, I'm either going to get in at the last time out in the first quarter or at 12 minutes to go in the second quarter, beginning of the second quarter. And that was the first time where I was like, oh, I know when my minutes are going to be. It took 4 years, and when I look back on it, it wasn't even like staying ready because you're a pro. Like it's kind of easy to stay ready because all you have to focus on is basketball and staying in shape and sharpening your skills and all that stuff. There's enough 3-on-3 and enough 4-on-4 with the guys who don't play that you can stay sharp.
Exactly.
I think the hardest part for me was not feeling discouraged and losing confidence because I feel like to some degree I got broken and I lost a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
And it seems like you have not been broken by the early experience.
Now the hardest thing for me was just, sitting there thinking you might get in this game, and then you might hear some stuff, you be ready, we gonna use you tonight. And then you're like, okay, you prep, you get ready, pregame warm up, you get more locked in.
Don't play.
And you're sitting there waiting. All right, you're like, okay, I usually get in around this time when they do play me. Mm-hmm. You're like, okay, that time goes by. You're just sitting there still waiting. You wait for the first half, really. You're like, okay, I'm gonna wait till the second quarter. Still don't put you in. You're just like, all right, man, forget it. Yeah, all right, man, forget it. And then, out of nowhere, third quarter, get in. You're like, your mind's not in it, then you get in all mad because he told you he's going to get in earlier. So then you drive. I feel like that's probably the hardest part for me. Being told that you're going to get in, and then you don't get in, and they just throw you in out of nowhere. I feel like that was the hardest thing.
The mental fuckery of that.
Yes.
I love that you took us through the stages of that, too, by the way.
I swear I went through that. It's crazy.
My last year with Stan, my last year in the league was with Stan, and we were playing a game at home, and in fairness to him, I sucked my last year. Barely moved, wasn't making shots to my normal level. And we played Milwaukee at home. And at that time, I was usually getting in last time out in the first quarter. Didn't get in. Second quarter comes, don't get in. By the time it gets to halftime, your mind is so warped and you've got a million different things. Now, it was much easier if I had gotten 4 DNPs in a row, because then there's not an injury tonight.
You feel me?
You're watching the game. There's no foul trouble. I'm not getting it. That is for some reason easier to deal with.
It is.
And by the way, with Stan that night, like there was no communication. It was just like, oh, I'm getting a DNP, and he didn't tell me. Gets to the fourth quarter, I'm like, all right, I'm not playing this close game. DNP, whatever. He talked to me after. All good. I had to live it. But to live it again at year 15, the PTSD that I got. Thinking about my first 3 years.
Came all the way back. I know that's crazy. Crazy. Oh my god.
And you guys both experienced this when you're like a truly elite collegiate scorer. Like you're just the person who's filling up the box score every night, and then you come in and just even thinking about what it takes to get yourself in rhythm across the board, being like a 3-level scorer. If you have 3 minutes, 4 minutes, like how are you supposed to do that? So like, is it more challenging with the position you play than if you are a hustle guy or someone who's in there for defense or rebounding or something like that?
It's a great question.
That is a great question. For me personally, I feel like mine was more situation, as far as like playing behind Kai, James, and KD. Those three are the scores of the team. So me, plus coming off the bench, obviously coming off the bench was tough. My first year, I never came off the bench in my life, so I had to figure out a routine for me to stay ready to come in and impact the game in some type of way. I feel like it's more for me. It was more situation and how our team was set up for me to something like that. So mine was more situational.
Yeah, I would say in a blowout situation where and this is back when teams didn't shoot 43s a night. Like if it was a 19-point game at the beginning of the fourth, like a lot of times, because the games were low scoring. Like the game, it would be 81-64 going into the fourth, 77-58. You're like, all right, I'm going to play most, if not all of this fourth quarter. So it's a little bit easier to catch a rhythm. The ones that fucked me up were the end of the first half. Mm-hmm. Somebody's got 2 fouls, somebody's got 3 fouls. Mm-hmm. We're already down a man because we're injured, and it's a minute 10 to go, and it's like, go in the game. Those are the ones that fucked me up.
Yeah.
I think a little bit early on, B.J. Armstrong told me, he's like, 2 things. He's like, whatever minutes you get, you got to own them.
Yeah.
The second thing he says is, because he had dinner with me after a game where I played like 3 minutes at the end of the game and I didn't shoot. He's like, how can you find out if you're on fire if you don't shoot? You got to find out if you're on fire tonight. So you got to get him up. So I was like, okay.
I definitely did that some games. I definitely did that some games.
No, go to your package, Cam. Go to your package.
Nah, I'm good.
There's all these memories coming back. The other one that really got me.
With Instacart, you get free delivery.
That's just crazy.
My second year, so my first year with Stan, we played Toronto in the first round. And we ended up losing to Detroit in the second round. Played Toronto in the first round. And this had to have been game 3 or game 4, because we were in Toronto. We won the series 4-1. I think it was game 3, because it was the one we lost. So game 3, we're losing. It's not going well. It's probably an 11-point game. End of the third. Haven't played all series. Stan comes to me. He's like, you're going in. Sweet. So my mind works like, I'm going to go in. I hit a couple threes. It's going to be great. I'm going to provide some energy back in this thing. And we're waiting for the timeout to end. And I'm standing at the scorer's table. And he walks up to me. And he says, don't try to be a hero.
Like, what? What's he just say?
What?
Why not?
I wanted to ask you, because I've asked, we've had some Brooklyn Nets games, and I wanted to ask him about just the communication with Jacques specifically. Because I look at him as like your coach pretty much the whole time because of how early the Steve thing happened. But in terms of the communication, like early with Jacques, when it was back and forth versus end of last season, this season, like how has that evolved? Is it a two-way thing? Do you go to him? Does he come to you? Like, what is that sort of balance like with Jacques and in terms of your minutes and what he's asking of you, just besides the scoring?
Yeah, I feel like it's gotten better. As far as me talking to him, it's gotten better. We got a better relationship now. As far as I can go up to him. He can come to me. As far as like communication, asking what he wants of you. Me asking stuff with him, obviously stuff like that. I feel like communication is great.
Did you go to him last season at any point and be like, Jack, what do I got to do? What do I got to do to earn consistent minutes?
I feel like at one point, we was on the road, but we was home about to go on the road. We had like a little stretch against San Antonio, Phoenix, and I was just frustrated because I'm like, okay, I think Kai was out, and and KD was out. I was like, I should be playing. Like, I can help the team as far as like filling the scoring void. So I think I ain't played game before, or I played a little bit, and then he just took me out. And I was just, I was frustrated. 'Cause I'm like, I can help the team right now. Like, we only have no scoring out here for real. So I was a little frustrated. Then we communicated, and I played in the San Antonio game. I played a good amount of the San Antonio game. Had a good game. As played in the Phoenix game, had a good game. So that's when it kept going. So I feel like that communication part of it is big. So I'll just keep doing it with him. He'll keep doing it with me. So
I feel like it's an important lesson to learn because as a player, we oftentimes, I don't know your environment, but oftentimes like we grow up and the coach is such a person of authority.
yeah,
And I think in the NBA that still is true.
Yeah.
It's not that, but the gap.
Yeah.
Right. We're almost peers. And so I think taking a little ownership on our part in terms of communicating, and I had to learn how to do that.
Me too.
For sure. And then once I learned it with Stan, it was easy. It just was natural the rest of my time.
Me too, yeah.
But I think that's I really believe that it's an important step because number one, I think what we lose sight of as irrationally confident human beings, and I would say most NBA players are irrationally confident human beings, what we lose sight of is the coach has got to worry about 14 other guys, and the coach has got to worry about the training staff report and what the front office want. It's a lot of management, and it's not just about, as my dad used to always say, it's not just about you.
Yeah, true. Yeah. At that moment, you're like, and it's like, oh, well, he does. We do have 13 other guys. They probably feel the same way, whoever. So, you just sometimes you just got to take yourself out of the situation and just look at it from, their perspective. So that's what I really learned from it.
What'd you learn from the 3 Hall of Famers?
I really learned a lot, like off the court. Really learned a lot, honestly, especially from Kai. That's still my brother to this day.
Was there anything in their offensive bag that you took?
Nah. I mean, I can't really take nothing from K. He's 7 foot. I can't really take nothing from him. He's 7 foot. Only thing I can take is his post ups.
Yeah.
But he's 7 foot. He can just shoot over you. From Kai, I really just try to develop finishing with both hands. I had a good left hand, but his is out of this world. So I really just try to work on that more and more summer by summer. So I definitely learned, finishing with both hands from Kai for sure.
As I mentioned earlier, Cam was the EYBL scoring champ. Averaged 23 a game as a freshman at LSU. Currently averaging 27 in the NBA. You've always been a bucket. The stretch last year, Kevin's out, requests a trade. Kai eventually requests a trade. Guys are now down a few, and you get those 3 games in a row where you have 40 straight.
Oh, yeah.
What was the meaning of that to you? And then also, just like, were there any crazy reactions, either from fans or people in your orbit or people in the basketball community, and that you were just like taken aback by?
It was a special moment, honestly, because I think we played Boston the game before on TV. They watched us by like 30, 40. And then the morning of the Wizards game, we had a shoot around, and Kai wasn't there, so I thought he had something going on. He probably called, so he'll be at the gym later. And then he wasn't there. I was just like, okay, this is different. Okay. And then it was like, he's going to be out. I looked at the injury report. It was like, he's out. So I was like, oh, yeah, I really know I was going to play that game for sure. So came off the bench. We started off slow. We was losing by 20 to them too. So, at that point, you just try to like do whatever you can, keep the game close. And when the league kept going down, you're like, okay, we got a chance to win. So, I started cooking and then had 44 that game and 47 against Clippers and 43 against the Suns. The reaction is always crazy. The reaction was crazy this year when I'm just scoring 30 to start the season, 40. Obviously being in New York, all the reactions are crazy on social media and stuff. See a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So
I feel like you get a lot of, particularly this year. Like, it was a big deal last February when that happened. But to start the season, there was some Cam Thomas buzz across the national social media accounts. It wasn't just local to New York.
Yeah.
People seem to really gravitate towards your ability to put a round leather ball in a orange hoop.
Yeah. I think they love to see it. I think I'm just a lot of entertainment for them. That's why they enjoy it.
It's because it looks so difficult, but you do.
Yeah, I heard that before too. I make it look easy, but it's tough.
Yeah.
Also, you look up if you're at the game or you're watching it and you're not paying attention closely, and you look up and all of a sudden you have like 38.
Yeah.
And you're kind of just like, oh, I didn't like, I thought he was playing well, but like,
I know he was.
Was the game your rookie year against the Knicks where you guys came back? Was that kind of like the first one of these for you?
Yeah, sure. That game obviously is like number one on my list because we was down again by like 20 the whole game. Then we came back in the fourth because we was on a losing streak before that, like a long losing streak. Then we had to trade with James, and then we started getting a little traction, a little wins with Seth, Seth Drum and those guys. So that was really a good thing. But that game was really like top of my list because of how the situation was in the Garden.
Yeah.
20-point comeback, game winner technically at the end. So that's really number one on my list.
Fans being like,
yeah, they was hurt.
What the fuck is going on?
They was hurt.
This guy
I heard a lot of Brooklyn. Fans in there actually. I heard a lot of Brooklyn fans in there. So that was cool. But that's definitely number one on my list.
It's always nice to hit a game winner at the Garden, as Devin Booker found out last night.
Yep.
Cam, how much do you? This is gonna sound really weird, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna ask it. How much do you work on your lower body, and like, have you always had this level of strength and power and elevation on your shot, like even going back to high school?
Yeah, obviously. Now I kind of toned it down a little bit, but obviously I'm still strong. But really, I really gained that strength during like high school and college. Because in high school I wanted to dunk, so that's where it really came from. I was really doing a lot of squats, leg stuff. I wanted to dunk. So that's really where I got it from. But as far as the elevation on my jump shot, honestly, I don't feel like I be jumping high. When I shoot, I'm like,
you don't feel like you jump high?
I don't feel like I jump high. My mom be like, jump. I feel like I am jumping. I feel like I am jumping, but that's really where it came from. But I really had the elevation on my jump shot. 11th grade. That's when I really started like shooting over people. Because 9th to 10th grade, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, I tried to shoot like wide open. Like if I want wide open, then I couldn't really shoot. I wasn't shooting over nobody. But really like 11th, 12th in college, I really learned the ability to shoot over people, and that's because getting left on my shot. So
the reason I ask is, we bring up the deep three a lot, and every time we bring it up, it's like the same guy, like Vince Carter, who, by the way, could shoot his normal shot from half court, but Vince didn't really jump on his three.
Mm-hmm.
Trey doesn't really jump on his three. She shoots on the way up. Steph shoots on the way up, and Dame shoots a palm ball, and he doesn't also elevate and shoot at the top. You're the only guy that I can think of. Maybe there's more. Please reply in the comments. I'm wrong all the time, but you're the only guy I can think of that actually uses all of his lower body, elevates and shoots at the top, and can do that on a step back from 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually one of the most remarkable athletic achievements I can think of. I don't think people realize how hard that is.
No, seriously.
To actually elevate and shoot at the top from that far away.
No, seriously, it's hard. It's hard for sure. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, I worked on that step back so much because I did learn that from James. I didn't learn that on the team, but I learned it like before during college and stuff, doing step back three. Because when he was in Houston, he was using all the time and cooking people. So I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do it. So that's where I really learned it from. So I was like, I'm gonna just work on this because it's unstoppable. You can't guard it really. You can't block it. You get too close, it's a foul. So that's really where I learned it from. So I credit to him for that. It's tough shot.
The mindset, you mentioned that earlier. I think you said something along the lines of that's when I got the mindset was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
The mindset to be a scorer at the level you can, which is truthfully a lot of self-creation.
Yeah,
it's a lot of self-creation the way you do it.
Yeah.
What is your mindset within the game? Check in. You got a mindset. You get the ball. You got a mindset. Like, take me through what you're thinking out there. Maybe you're not thinking. Maybe it's all natural. I don't know. But take me through what you're thinking about as you're creating these shots for yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely natural. But I really try to think about how, obviously all teams have schemes, defensive schemes and how they play. So I really get in. That's what I was trying to think about, like, how are they going to guard me? So come off. Well, everybody does pick and roll. So that's really the main thing. You want to see how they guard your pick and roll. Come off. Are they switching? If they're switching, then you're going to have a lot of ISO one-on-ones. So me, from personally, it's a lot of ISO one-on-ones, getting to the basket, getting fouled. But then, most teams, if they're in drop, I'm going to have a lot of mid-range tonight. So try to work on that, your mid-range the whole game. Or, drop. Big set the screen, hold the screen, threes, whatever you want. So I really just try to look at how the other team is guarding us when I come in, when the team is guarding us. So, it's easy for me. So I know what shots I'm getting. So I know like how efficient I can be that night on those shots. Because you never know how many shots you're gonna get. Especially my first 2 years, you never know. So you try to be efficient as possible. I get 5 shots. I want to make at least 3, 4. So I really just try to be focused and keen in on how the other team is gonna guard us.
I like that.
Can you tell, getting back to the thing about sort of coming off the bench, can you tell when you were coming off the bench, how they're defending these things from the bench, or do you kind of have to be in it to really sort of understand it?
You can see it, but obviously,
now Cam has a game plan.
Yeah.
Like now he's
There's a
there's a difference. There's a difference where he's probably this year, let's say you and Mikkel, number 1, number 2, depending on the night, on the game plan for the other team.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between that and when you're playing on a team with Kyrie.
Exactly.
KD,
That's why I said my buckets are a lot easier my first 2 years. My buckets were a lot easier, but it's really it's different from like you said, the game plan and just coming in free. Because then obviously some teams have a different scheme for you. Obviously my first year, my 3-ball was down. I didn't shoot 3 well my first year. So most teams would try to go under and meet me on the mid range. So, and then my second year, my 3 went up. So teams were chasing me over and not giving me as many threes. So I had to get to the mid range and floater a lot. And this year they're mixing it up a little bit, switching, going under, going over. So it's really I really like the balance I have when I come in, or when I start, whatever it is. So I feel like me having that balance on the game plan is easy because they can't just like tell you to do one thing the whole night and then you're mess up the whole night. So I feel like having that balance on all 3 levels is good. So obviously the going over, going under, and ISO. So it's good.
Do you 2 questions? Do you have other young guys around the league you particularly like to watch score in particular? And the second question is just about defensively. Are there guys who defend you really well that you think are, I think we know Drew, we know some of these guys are like sort of the best guys in the league who are a little underrated?
You guys get buckets really well. Shea, I like watching Shea play. Book, obviously. Book. Tyrese Maxey getting buckets this year. Shout out to him. There's a lot of good young bucket getters. Obviously, I feel like I'm number 1. You have to feel like that. But there's a lot of good young bucket getters.
Confidence. Yeah.
You always gotta have, confidence in that aspect. And what was the second question?
Defensively, like who do you feel like when you're playing them, when you have them the next night, they're gonna just guard you tough?
Yeah, this year, when we played Boston, we played Boston at home. Drew was solid. He didn't really go for many in my face, on a pump face, so I had to, shoot over him a little bit, and just, try to stay as poised as I can, get screens, because, he's a solid defender, so you just have to, don't want to overdo it, force it, because, that's where you get in trouble, because he has good hands, quick hands, and just turns a lot of turnovers. So you just try to, be as calm as you can, because obviously it's tough, great defender, not going to go for your fakes. You just have to stay poised and just rise up and fire and knock it down.
Cam, I think you've established that you can score the basketball, and as you look towards turning the court rest of this season, your next 3 or 4 years in the NBA, what's your focus on in terms of your own growth as a player? Where do you feel like you're making strides, and where do you feel like you still have to make some strides?
Yeah, I definitely made strides on the defensive end this year. That was a big emphasis for us. In the summer, coming into training camp, where our scheme is. So I feel like this year I made a lot of strides on that end. And obviously,
Download Vigo now and embark on an immersive live streaming experience like never before.
How many subscriptions are you paying for? Rocket Money finds sneaky or forgotten subscriptions and makes canceling them as easy as clicking a button. On average, Rocket Money users save over $720 a year. Here's how it works. Just open the app, go to the Reoccurring tab, and here you can see all your reoccurring subscriptions. Tap on the subscription you want to cancel. Then tap Cancel Now, and you're done. Subscription canceled. No confusing websites, no auto-renew, no long hold times. Want to save up to $720 a year? Don't wait, get Rocket.
I can keep growing as the playmaking aspect. I feel like it's kind of tough because on our team we have Ben, Spence, we have the ball handlers and playmakers, and then, I'm still in the aspect of, scoring. But obviously, I want to be, I wouldn't say point guard, but obviously be the guy bringing the ball up, stuff like that. I have to, at a point in time, it's going to be turning to that. Obviously, with some of the lineups we have, Spencer's out, Ben's out right now, so, when I come back, there'll be some lineups when I'm the point guard. So, just want to keep making good reads and keep improving in that aspect. So, I just want to keep improving in that.
I think with your team specifically, I think that part of it, and this is not a knock on Sean Marks or Jock Bond at all. I think that part of it, is probably a little hard for you because of the way this team is constructed and the way the team was constructed around Kevin and Kai, which was a lot of shooting. And I'm the biggest Nick Claxton fan in the world, but in terms of like a pick and roll partnership, you're not playing pick and roll with Joel. You're not playing pick and roll with Jokic or whatever. So I think the playmaking part is just naturally a little more difficult, particularly if Ben and Spencer are in the lineup, because then it becomes, well, now I've got to switch into scoring mode, and there's not necessarily like the two-man game where you can create opportunities for other guys that you might have on other teams. And again, I love Nick Claxton. Big fan. Yeah, big fan.
My guy. No, it's definitely tough because, like I said, when you have Ben and Spence, they flip-flop the lineup sometimes. So then, I'm always in the game with one of them, and they're like, the point guard, bringing it up, running the offense. So it's like, okay, you want to be another playmaker, or you want to be the scorer in this group? Because sometimes it's just me and Spence, or just me and Ben, and Mikhail's Mikhail's sitting down getting a break. So it's like, okay, I have to score with this lineup right here, or this lineup, when it's Ben, me, Mikhail, or Spence, you can, make the extra pass a little bit. So it's just it's kind of tough, but you just got to make the read as a player, see how the game is flowing, see how we're doing on offense, see what we need at that time. So,
do you ever criticize your own shot selection?
Honestly, yeah, but I feel like I can make it, so I'll be like, oh man. So when I shoot, I'll be like, maybe that was a bad shot.
This is why I asked the question.
Because sometimes I'm like, maybe that was a bad shot, but I was like, I worked on that, could have went in. Then I'm like, all right, watch it.
The reason I asked the question is because I feel like people that score tough buckets, they really believe that every shot they take is going to go in.
I swear I do.
So there's no such thing as a bad shot in some ways. And then, maybe you watch film later with a coach and you're like, you see what you could have done here.
Yeah.
You see what you could have done.
That. I'm like, I could have went to the basket, but I'm like.
But I feel like you get grenades too. You know what grenades are?
Grenades.
Yeah.
I get a lot of grenades.
Yeah. Grenades, for anybody, is when there's like 5 or 6 seconds of the shot clock and the ball is in Love Royce O'Neal. The ball's in Royce O'Neal's hands, and Royce is like, you know what? Cam has a better chance to create a good shot right here. I'm going to throw it to him with 4 seconds.
I get a lot of grenades.
That's a grenade.
Bro, I'm like, when y'all see like how many shots I take, I'm like, okay,
He be
these
making
3 or 4 of those are grenades.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't really judge that unless you watch the game. You're like, oh, okay. Like, he may have shot 20 shots, but at least 4 of those were grenades that I had to put up.
It's fact.
To the alternative, do you ever have a shot where you can't believe that it went in?
No, hell no. Well,
really, some of my finishes,
I don't know,
some of my
threes.
crazy finishes sometimes. So I'm like,
There were some in that Bucks game.
Yeah.
Even just like from the mid range that were crazy.
Yeah.
That were like finishes, and also even these like 10-footers where it's like you couldn't even believe you got it off.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the deep 3 I made, against Dane, when I hit the long 3 at half court, I was surprised that went in because it was another grenade.
It was a grenade.
Another grenade. So I'm just like, oh man, I got fired. And once it went in, that's why I stood. I was like, oh man, thank God that went in. And I just ran back.
You know what you do? I will say this though: teams need guys that are willing to take the grenade and follow them. I loved playing with Jamal Crawford. He was like, pass me all the grenades. Because he's another rationally confident guy. He's like, I think I can make any shot at the end of a shot clock. And Jamal would take it a step further. Jamal was one of those guys, like Steph, who if he got the ball with a second to go and he's at 3/4 court, he's trying to actually get the shot off.
I'm like that too sometimes. I'm like that.
So to your point, I always felt like I'm always like looking at Jamal's shooting percentages, and I'd be like, yeah, but you know what? He had 3 grenades. He took a shot at the end of the first. He took a shot at the end of the third.
Thank you. It's like 3, 4 shots. He's like, okay, it's tough. He shot a grenade from half court. Then he's shooting at 3/4 court. So that's at least 4 misses potentially. that's on your stats, so it messes up your stats a little bit, but it doesn't matter.
It does mess them up. I real quick, I thought of this. We were playing in Phoenix when I was with Philly, and we used to all, and I was probably particularly bad about it, but we used to all get mad at TJ McConnell when he would pass up open threes because he just really did not feel comfortable shooting threes.
Really?
And I would get on him and I'll just be like, dude, that's the shot that the offense created. We're not going to get a better shot. You have to fucking shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's an unbelievable mid-range shooter, great free throw shooter. For whatever reason, he wants to shoot a set shot from three that looks like he's taking a shit.
Mm-hmm.
The weirdest form I've ever seen because he gets so much elevation on his mid-range.
He does.
So we're in Phoenix, and we had that with Ben. We had that movement offense. Everybody's touching the ball. Mm-hmm. We work it side to side. End of the shot clock. They swing it to TJ in the corner. It takes about 3 seconds to decide whether or not to shoot it. Gets down in a squatted position, and then last second swings me the ball with like 1.7, and I throw up some bullshit that doesn't hit the rim. TJ was like my little brother. I was joking, and I got on him about throwing me the grenade. Devin Booker said to TJ, he goes, JJ, what a loser. That's not winning basketball. Like, no, Devin. No, Devin. I'm only kidding because it's TJ.
Yeah, I'm only kidding because it's my guy.
Who are your? I don't even know if this is the term, but for now, who are your like top 5 grenade launchers in the league right now? So Jamal doesn't count.
Oh,
you can't be in it because it's obvious.
Top 5 grenade launchers: Jordan Clarkson, for sure.
Steph in there?
Yeah, Steph. I'd put Donovan Mitchell in there. He seems more than willing to accept. Sucks because you eliminated Cam from the conversation.
I was saying,
You're like 1A behind.
Jordan's probably the best example.
What about, would you consider Quickly in that?
He just seems excited to shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's excited.
Some of it probably is like how the offense is set up though. Like you were talking about the Nets offense versus some teams may not need it.
Yeah.
Need that role as much.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like for us, some possessions where we move the ball a lot, we're gonna get a shot up, and then we all look like it's 5 seconds left. We're like, oh crap, we gotta get a shot up, and then and the ball would just
pop, 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 pop.
That's me at that point. So I'm like, okay, I gotta hurry up and create something. I feel like most teams do need that guy to be able to create something out of nothing, but obviously some teams, can get away with it without having it. But it's just based off your personnel, I feel like.
I mean, Kevin Durant is another example of grenade taker. But some of the stuff with you guys, like, because I watch you guys a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like some of the stuff with your offense is because you switch on defense. Like you have lineups on the court, even when Nick is out.
Yeah.
If Dayron's not in the game, you guys might play small.
Mm-hmm.
You're switching everything. Teams may adjust to that and put 5 guys out that can switch.
Mm-hmm.
So like the movement kind of gets bogged down, especially like later in quarters and particularly late game, where now all of a sudden it just becomes about ISO. And I asked Jacques about this last game I had. I was like, do you want to play so much ISO? Because you guys are number 1 in the league in ISO. I think it was right before the Boston game 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was like, do you want to play this? He's like, no, not really. I don't. It just happens. And I think some of that is because of the lineups you put out. For defensive purposes, teams then just switch everything when you guys are on offense, and it kind of bogs things down a little bit. And you're like, all right, we got a matchup. Let's go ISO. Let's ISO hunt.
Yeah, honestly, anybody kind of goes through that, especially the teams with the top scores. Even when we played Boston, they was even doing the ISO game to pick on game. So I feel like it just depends on the game, because obviously some teams we can't really do that on. Like Miami, they're good in the half court, they load up, so that game is more movement, more passing, more ball movement in the shot. But some teams, 1 through 5 everything, then it just turns into, okay, I got a big on me. Get the space in. That's probably the best matchup we got. A guard on the big, we can get by him, get foul, or drive and kick, find a play for one of our shooters. So I feel like it depends on the game, really the team we're playing in game. So I feel like that's more. So.
Yeah. Okay, Cam, last question. The Roback question. Reminder to our viewers, you can use the code OLD on Roback.com for 20% off your first purchase, RHOBACK.com, code OLD. Cam, been in the league now, a few years. You've had some success scoring. Curious about your overall personal goals as an NBA player, what your aspirations are, what your ceiling is.
I want
your
to know this
mind,
too, low key.
and how do you go about achieving?
I feel like I don't really look into me having a ceiling for real. I just try to, get better every day, on and off the court as a person. That's really the main thing. But what I say all the time is, just playing this year. Just continue to play, be in a rotation, playing. That's really the goal this year. Whatever happens when I'm out there. I produce. I'm productive when I am out there. So just staying in a rotation as much as I can and just, staying productive, staying consistent. So that's really the goal
Let's
for this
focus
year.
on now.
I like that. It's a great answer.
Let's focus on now.
Man, we appreciate it. It's been great, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Another. Oh, just give me a discipline. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Damn. I've been thinking about this shit. Damn, bro. Hey, give me one, right? Stupid ass little boy. Be doing smack five in your bitch ass. Oh, where? Oh, shit. Oh, I got that one. Make sure MJ was right.
USAA? Yeah, they have awesome rates on coverage for our car, home, and stuff. But they also have banking, plus advice, and other perks. So we know she's all set. Because we've got USAA.
USAA, for the military community and their families.
New Ziplocs stay open design. The only bag with a fold line and patented stand-up bottom, so you can fill it up. Unlock a second set of hands. Unlock life. S.C. Johnson.
You know, a free agency decision I made, or a free agency decision I didn't make. The lights just dim. That was nice. Welcome to the Old Man of Three with JJ Reddick and Tommy Alter, brought to you by 342 Productions. This is episode 191. Kristaps Porzingis. Tommy's out of town this week, so he will not be joining me for the intro. He's off in Hollywood somewhere, probably pitching a movie script. I don't know. But he's out of town. I'm solo for this intro. Went up to Boston last week with our guy Richie. Richie, say hello. I want to hear you. Say hello.
What's up?
There's Richie. Richie's a new member, newish member. He's been working for a while, but he's in New York now. Newish member of the 342 family and team. Very excited to have him. Richie and I went up to Boston last week and sat down with KP. Had a great conversation. We covered a lot of stuff. We covered the Knicks, we covered Dallas, his time so far in Boston, his year in anonymity in Washington, where I thought he had his best season of his career so far, and some of the prospects about potentially winning a championship this year with Boston. We'll get to KP in a second. I do want to start with our DraftKings segment. Speaking of Boston, they took a loss the other night in Indianapolis. I spent a ton of time yesterday on Zach Lowe's podcast, The Low Post. Go check that out. Talking about this game, Boston, of course, were the favorites to win the Eden Season tournament. After the quarterfinals games, Milwaukee is now the favorites. Lakers second, Pelicans third, Indy the lowest odds to win the in-season tournament. But what a story Indy has been so far this season. Just an historic offense. And the pilot, the captain, whatever you want to call it, of that offense has been Tyrese Halliburton. I've got some stuff on Tyrese Halliburton that is just too damn good not to share. So I'm going to share it. Tyrese Halliburton right now averaging 26.9 points per game, 11.9 assists, 52% from the field. No player has averaged 25 points, 10 assists, and 50% shooting for an entire season. He's got a 5.05 assist to turnover ratio. No player has averaged 25 points and 5.0 assist to turnover ratio in a season, period, since individual turnovers were first tracked in 1977. Only one player has averaged 25 points per game and assisted on 25 points per game in a season, and that was James Harden in 2016, 2017. Tyrese is doing that this year. Another note, Trae Young having a monster season with the Hawks. He's also doing that this year. Tyrese is assisting on 28.5 points per game. That would be the most points per game assisted on in a season in the last 25 years. He has 3 games already with 25 points, 10 assists, 0 turnovers this season. Already the most in a season by any player since 1977. Watching the game the other night, one of the things that I think Tyrese has gotten much better at, in fact, the numbers say he's elite at, is actually driving the basketball and finishing, something that he's improved on throughout his career so far. According to Second Spectrum, Halliburton has averaged 1.30 points per direct drive this season. That's the second best efficiency in the NBA among players with 100-plus drives. Only Damian Lillard has scored more points per direct drive. Tyrese ranks in the top 10 in all ball screens used per 100 possessions. And he's averaging 1.26 points per direct play. That's the best efficiency among players to use 150 on-ball screens as the ball handler. And if you notice the other night, something he does almost every game, multiple times, he rejects those ball screens. He's one of 2 players in the NBA to reject 100-plus on-ball screens this season, the other being Jalen Brunson. And the Pacers have averaged an efficient 1.32 points per direct pick when he rejects the ball screen. Frankly, he's a superstar. There's no other way to put it. And this ascension from really fun, really good rookie to where he's at now in his 4th year is fairly astonishing. And if you look back, again, we talk about this 2020 draft all the time. You look back and you look at some of the players selected ahead of him and where he was on a lot of people's draft boards going into the draft, and to see him sort of fall and tumble down to Sacramento late in the lottery,
A lot of folks scratching their heads right now. Tyrese on DraftKings Sportsbook. If you look at we're not talking MVP for the regular season, only in-season tournament odds. Right now, Tyrese Halliburton has the fourth best odds amongst all players left in the in-season tournament. Right now, LeBron James at plus 350, Giannis at plus 400, Dame at plus 400. Lots of fun stuff you can get in on DraftKings Sportsbook with the in-season tournament. I'm going to be in Vegas. I will be going to the games on Thursday, and then I will be on First Take Friday, and I will be on NBA Today Friday before I head back to coach some 7 and 9-year-olds this weekend. Really appreciate you guys, as always, for listening to the podcast. Can't believe we are approaching 200 episodes. Can't believe we are approaching 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I can't thank you enough. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. If you are one of our YouTube viewers, it would mean a lot to us to get to 1 million subscribers. I don't know why. It's just a milestone. It's a cool number. I think we get a plaque. Tommy took the 100,000 subscriber plaque. He's got that somewhere in his apartment. I'd like to get the 1 million plaque. I would. Personally, I would. Do your part. I'm only kidding, but thank you. Get in on the NBA action. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code JJ. New customers can get $150 instantly in bonus bets for betting just $5 on basketball. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. Boston Celtic, Kristaps Porzingis. KP, I want you to be honest with me about something.
What's up, man?
The Dallas Mavericks 2020-2021 team. Who was the best Blu-ray player on that team?
Good question. You know what? We didn't play Blu-ray as much. We played more Tom.
You guys maybe played Tom.
Yeah, that's what we were playing. That was the year you were on also, right?
Yeah. For the last 2 months.
Maybe. And JJ was not there anymore that year.
No, because we were traded for each other.
That's right.
Yeah. I heard he was a good card player, though.
He was good. Up until that trade. When you came in, you were maybe third best.
I've never played Tonk before.
You did not.
No, it was Luca, who didn't pay his debt to me, which I'm still mad about. You, JB, and Timmy, right? That was the 5 that played.
I think so.
And then Timmy would have a shooting slump and then stop playing with us.
That is true. And I just remember when I was texting you about this, I did lose some money to you. I don't remember what it was, but I had some receipts from sending you money.
Oh, wow.
That's what you do, stealing money from young guys.
Luca, you still owe me $1,700. I have not resolved that debt. I just want to let you know.
Yo, Luca.
Early impressions of Boston and just being here, this team, Coach Mazzulla, the fan base. How's it been?
No, it's been great, honestly. Fans welcome me with open arms here, day one. Joe has been great. Playing at TD Garden is special, you know. What else can I ask for? Playing with these kind of guys, these caliber players, it's just it's a perfect scenario.
My understanding is your exit from Washington was definitely a trade, but it was a little bit of a free agency as well, where you had a couple deals on the table where you could get traded and then sign an extension. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you took less money to come here. What was it about this opportunity and Boston and this team that made you want to do that?
Yeah, no, just the ability to win a championship, compete for a championship, you know. That's what excited me, that opportunity. And when that was presented on the table, I didn't think too much about it, you know. I knew my game would fit well with JT and JB and the guys that were here. So, yeah, I was just hoping that because of the trade deadline and when it was coming close, it was last moment and I didn't know what was going to happen. But when it came through, I was really happy.
Right, because you had to opt in. That's part of the trade, right?
Correct.
So it came down to the end of June, essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah. The podcast I did with Joe, we were just discussing it. I know you didn't watch the whole thing. It's okay. But one of the things that he said to me is he said we haven't seen the best of KP because he hasn't been on I'm paraphrasing this. He did say we haven't seen the best of KP, but he says because he hasn't been on a championship level team in a high pressure situation late in the playoffs.
you know, that sort of notion of coming here, being on what I would describe as one of the most relevant teams in the NBA, legacy franchise, and some of the other experiences you've had, particularly in Washington. You know, I said this when you got traded. I was like, most people don't know this, but Kristaps Porzingis had his career year last year in Washington, but nobody was really paying attention.
Every time he
You know,
played
how
the
much
Nets,
did
bro,
that just factor into it? The relevancy
annoying.
versus, you know, I happen to know one of the other options. Not going to say it out loud, but just the relevancy of being on a team that's in the spotlight.
No, it definitely, like, I got a taste of it when I was in New York, and that was one of the biggest stages you could play on, and I enjoyed that so much. But honestly, it was more about just being in a team where I can actually win. Like, winning was more important than, you know, being in the biggest market, you know, but if you can combine those two, that's even better, you know.
I think that the thing I'm curious about, though, is like the pressure of being on not even just a team in the spotlight, but being on a team that has been to the finals recently, has been to a number of conference finals recently, traded away one of the sort of culture makers to get you. As you had months leading up to the season, I know you spent some time here in the preseason, but did you sort of wrap your head around that pressure that was going to come with this season?
Yeah, no, that's what I wanted. I wanted the challenge. I wanted to be challenged. I wanted to maybe like, okay, my last year in Dallas, the year before I got traded, right? I didn't have the best playoff series. We got kicked out of the first round. And now I'm like, okay, I have to prove to everybody that I can play on a playoff team or a championship caliber team and perform and remind everybody, okay, that can happen, but here I am, you know? And just the idea of that challenge was like, okay, this is what I want.
Have you noticed anything about the guys on the team, the organization, Joe, just in terms of like the different mindset with this team versus some of the other teams you've been on? Like even just night to night in a regular season game, how is it different? How does that sort of manifest itself?
You definitely feel like the culture and even the history, like here, it's very strong, right? And these guys have already built something, you know, that is very close to winning it all, you know? And coming into this kind of environment, it's just a different energy. Like, we all know what the goal is here, and it just adds more motivation, it already adds more to my passion, to my drive, you know, just being around this kind of environment, these kind of people that want to achieve the ultimate goal, and for me, that's all I can ask for.
So I believe it was ESPN. It may have been The Athletic, and I apologize to whoever wrote the article, but there was an article within the last 7 to 10 days talking about this meeting that Jason Tatum organized amongst the 6 starters. And it was a really good article, but it never really went into how you guys decided on Al, like as being the odd man out.
Yeah, no, it's obviously somebody had to sit out, right? And I think Al is the type of leader, the type of guy that we all said it, like in that meeting, that, hey, look, we don't care. Like, of course, JT and JB is not going to come off the bench, right? But
and you, like, what the fuck?
Said, like,
or Drew Holiday.
Like,
you said that as well.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But realistically, like, Al is really, like, this guy will give everything to the team. Like, he like, you know, the most selfless, like, guy you can find, and great leader for us, and at the end, yeah, it's just kind of. JB said something, and then I don't know how he got to the end point, but we all knew, like, Drew said it also, and I guess Al was
I don't think I had
he was cool with it, and we all had to.
Golf putt, normal distribution, reduce speed, increase standard deviation for a wider angular strike. See the angles others don't? See for yourself, Genie.
I had to sacrifice a little bit, right? And I think, yeah, Al just didn't care.
He just took it. Yeah, Al's great. There were 3 things that got me really excited about the fit of you being on this team. one of the things was the potential to actually play two-man game. Because I've talked with Joe a little bit about this, and I've said this publicly. You know, I felt at times there was a lot of redundancy with the skill set between JB and JT, and there wasn't someone for them to go play two-man game with. And the early returns, specifically on that second side, left side, with you and JB and two-man, has been really good. How has that chemistry sort of evolved? Apparently you guys are now best friends on and off the court. You've replaced somebody, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, it's been very natural. Like, just my game mixing with JB and me starting to understand where JB is most comfortable in, and we're just playing off of each other. He's a willing passer. He's a good passer, and me like mixing the rolls and pops, and he likes to play that two-man game. And same with JP. Just I think just JB going downhill, curling, all those, very dangerous, and then I get a lot off of that, you know, and he makes life easier for me. So I think it's just very natural.
I asked Joe about one of the games I had. I think it might have been the Brooklyn game a couple weeks ago. Just about in the half-court sets, you picking and popping sometimes, picking and rolling other times. Even before you got here, has that always just been a feel thing for you? Or is it a specific play that you're like, I know I'm going to roll, or I know I'm going to pop? Or are you just feeling that out based on how they're playing the coverage?
Yeah, I try to I talk to the coach, like my coach, DJ, and ask him what he thinks, how they're going to defend me, right? So I try to visualize, okay, this guy's going to be maybe going to switch, whatever. I go through like the certain scenarios that can happen. But then it's also like a read in game, you know, and if I see them make an adjustment, then I have to make an adjustment offensively. You know, I have to set the screen a little bit different angle, low side and roll, and you know, it's all kinds of things go into that. So, but usually I try to prepare pregame and see how they played other type of players that are similar to me. Maybe.
Yeah. The second thing that I was excited about, and I know this has been a point of emphasis for Joe going into the year, was posting up more. He wanted the roster to be able to post up more, specifically you and Jason and Jalen. And again, like this is anybody can find this data anywhere. KP, this season you're top 3 in the league in points per direct post. You were second in the league last year, and you were top 15 in 22. Not a lot of people know that you were second in the league last year in points per direct post up. You know, that part of your game, because I played with you, and it was something that I felt like at times we sort of went away from. Yeah. Do you feel like you've gotten better since Dallas? You've figured out more? The one thing I've noticed a lot is I think early in your career when you had smaller guys on you, you would turn and just try to shoot over the top, and now you're doing the Joel Embiid, Brook Lopez rip through, right, trying to bait the smaller guy to reach down on it. How just has your post offense evolved?
It has definitely evolved. Like, to be honest, like I wasn't that efficient in Dallas, and it's just the reality. You know, I wasn't getting as many looks, so I never really developed like a decent rhythm. And you know, you start to, you know, the sweep through isn't as good looking, and you don't get the foul, and then you miss, and it looks terrible. It's just like, and I was like, oh man, I did the wrong gun. This can't be happening. So realistically, I wasn't as efficient in Dallas, and then in Washington, I was getting more touches and got a good feel for it again, and good rhythm, and then just kept on improving. Like looked at my game realistically, like where I wasn't efficient, what kind of shots I wasn't efficient at, and analyzed all those kind of things, and yeah, you could see it in the numbers. Last couple of years when I've really paid attention to it, it has went up.
Yeah. And the third thing, rim protection. Top 5 this year in effective field goal percentage at the rim. Top 10 last year, and top 10 the year before.
And thank you, JJ. That's nice of you.
I feel like now, especially after last year, and how you played so far this year, now we can say like Kristaps Porzingis is a good defender. That was a huge knock, though, at times in your career. And I feel like at times even you got picked on, you got targeted. Mm-hmm. And now you're in a situation where you can play drop, you can play switch. The preparation for that, the work on that, like how did you improve over the last few seasons defensively?
Again, just I have to like take responsibility. Like when I was in Dallas, coming back, like my first year in Dallas, I don't know what the numbers say, but from field wise, I was pretty good. Second year, when I got hurt, coming back from injury, man, I was so stationary. Like honestly, like realistically,
That was no key worth it.
the criticism that I was getting, it was for a good reason. I wasn't as good defensively, and then again, and my last year with Dallas a little bit, I think it was better. But here in Washington, I again really paid attention to it and try to improve, and I try to bring it now here in Boston, and as you can see, yeah, the numbers are good.
The numbers are good. JJ Redick here to tell you about my favorite bottled water, Smart Water Alkaline. Now, I'm not quite as active as I once was, but all you parents know that raising kids in itself is a workout. School drop-off could probably be its own Olympic sport, especially when you're walking multiple blocks in Brooklyn. That's why I never leave the house without Smart Water Alkaline, the bottled water for anyone looking to elevate in all areas of their lives. Listen to this. Smart Water Alkaline is a premium vapor-distilled bottled water with added electrolytes for a pure and Faraday. I'm really excited about this. Started by twin brothers Alex and Mike in 2013, the brand is now celebrating 10 years of what they're all about. Making things that last, caring for people and the planet, and always spreading good vibes. I've worn Faraday for about 5 or 6 years now, and I love Faraday because they're backed by their guarantee of quality. They stand behind everything they make 100%. I'm all in on Faraday's laid-back vibe meets classic styling. And if you're new to the brand, you have to check out their iconic Legend sweater shirt. It's a must-have for the season, crafted with a fabric that's impossibly soft, endlessly versatile, and unlike any flannel shirt you've worn before. With over 1,000 5-star reviews, it's the perfect 5-star gift for yourself this season. Faraday is a family-built, values-driven, premium clothing brand meant to outfit you for life's great moments. I got myself a couple flannels for the upcoming fall season. Not only do these things look great, they are so comfortable. For listeners of the show, Faraday brand has an
That's ludicrous. But I got you. Hang on. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Start your day with Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
JJ and check them out. I want to actually ask you about this because I want to give you a fair shake, which I feel like, I don't know if you got it in Dallas, but
oh my god, the Minecraft stream, bro. What murders they keep playing?
30 young.
I just trying to see the murders. Do we ever do you be playing murders? Check this out. And all her friends. I'm thinking of I'm in the back with twin. I just bought a FN. I put diamonds in my mouth when I grin.
Yeah, give me a Rolls Royce. She held it down.
Bro, Phantom, if you don't set your big ugly shit.
I could have been doing my thing from the jump, but I gave you my everything.
See? It ain't working.
I want better things, fuck it, it's money, y'all overall everything. I put that on everything. I put that on everything. Put that on everything. I put that on everything.
Southside on the track.
Yeah, all my little homies, they was going insane. Couple of new niggas tryna join the game. Homie, he a stepper and he tryna hang. I did not believe it till I seen him bang. Creeping down the street, I'm acting out of pain. The homie dog can't let his name go out in vain. Pussy ain't no blood, he never seen a flame. Tweaking out, I feel that Molly throbbing in my veins.
My brother a real giga. My brother.
Yo, can you turn that dumb shit off so somebody fucking hear something?
Roll Tide.
She got sticky. Fuck it up a sack.
Damn fucking bum ass nigga.
Yo, give me that light.
Give me that light. Give me that light. Give me that.
I'm in that back with twins. I'm in that back with twins. Big in that back on wild. Never been seen no jeans. I put diamonds in my mouth when I grin. You ain't gonna get back pussy, take it on the chin. Give me that light. Give me that light. Give me that light. Give me that light. Give me that light.
Give me that.
Southside on the track.
Free all my little homies, it was about insane. Couple of new niggas tryna join the game. Told me he a stepper and he tryna hang. I did not believe it till I seen him bang. Creeping down the street, I'm acting out of pain. The homie died, can't let his name go out in vain. Pussy ain't no blood, he never seen a flame. Tweaking out hot, feel that Molly throbbing in my vein. Okay, my baby a real geeker, my baby a real geeker,
Oh, maybe a what? M13. Yeah. What is real geeky? Oh, maybe a what? Yeah, ain't gonna lie. They don't chin. I put diamonds in my mouth when I grin. You know, like. You know, like. Damn, I ain't do that after, bro.
Me, I persistent, looking pitchy. I don't drink no tricky, what? She get tricky. Caught on boys in person, she got sticky. Fuck it up with sad, on that pussy. Yo, 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 give me that light. Give me that light. What? Give me that light. What? Give me that. I'm in the back of the Benz. I've been in the back with twins. Been in the back on wild. Never been sitting on jeans.
good. My baby a what? What?
Go ahead. Halliburton is such a great lesson for young players.
Lesson, Stephen A.
He was a player coming out of high school who was not highly recruited out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin, who thought he might redshirt his freshman year at Iowa State, and all of a sudden, his sophomore year, he becomes an NBA prospect, a lottery pick, and now not only an MVP candidate this season, but maybe the point guard on the Olympic team next summer.
And whoa, something else to add to all that list you just did, which is necessary to hear. Sacramento had him and decided, okay, we've got what we think is going to be an all-star point guard here, and wound up trading him. And they are right. And it seems like this is going to work out for everybody. But my point is, even once in the league, there was a team that wasn't necessarily convinced they'd be like this.
Do you realize what he just said?
What?
He just said Halliburton might be an Olympic team. So he's going to be an Olympian too.
I mean, no. That might be. That might be.
He's going to be an Olympic.
Will be.
I mean,
no
wonder Leon Rose don't talk to the media. I wouldn't talk to the media. No wonder he's hiding. I mean, come on, man.
Well,
come on.
To the King's point, Tyrese Halliburton was on the Woes pod, and he even shed light on that and said that he wasn't sure, right, whether he would be able to blossom into this if he was still there.
You know, Tyrese Halliburton said something really interesting to me last season when he was really breaking out in Indiana. He said, De'Aaron Fox and I are better apart from each other than we were together. And they knew that in Sacramento. They understood what they had in Halliburton, but they needed size. And they had a chance to get an all-star center in Domantas Sabonis. Halliburton's what they had to give up.
Yeah.
And they're built to go forward. I think they knew what they had in Halliburton. They had to get size, though.
And I think if he'd stayed there, Fox wouldn't be Fox either, right? They needed to separate. And look, to make myself feel a little better, Curry, Halliburton couldn't have been this with Curry in a way, right? I mean, he still is a great player.
I don't want to pour any more salt on the wound, Stephen A., but if we could just put up what Tyrese is using this tournament, right, as his own personal coming out party and announcing himself to the world. But here's a list of some other players. Tyrese Halliburton is just 23 years old. So here are some other talents, 25 and younger. I don't know that there are that many on the list that Tyrese Halliburton isn't saying, hey, I belong here too.
I do not. Take him off the screen, please. I don't want to look at him right now. I don't want to cry on national television.
We have tissues.
But the New York Knicks, when Steph Curry was drafted they had the 8th pick. When Zion Williamson and Ja Morant went number 1 and 2, the Knicks had the 3rd pick. Okay, LeBron James is a free agent in 2010. The one time the Knicks had cap money, and he goes somewhere else. We can't catch a break, and the one break we had was Halliburton, and they passed, You got Patrick Ewing instead of Steve Stepanovich. That was 19.
There you have it.
Thank you, Woj.
That's right. That's right.
Patrick.
You should have got a championship with
There you go.
That was your chance.
There you go. You know what, man? I love y'all. There you go. But I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all right now.
Stephen A., in that list of guards that we put up on the screen, Ja Morant was one of them, and we're actually about 10 days away from Ja Morant now being eligible to play. And Adam Silver, he is inside right now, and he is speaking to our colleagues in the media about his eligibility to return. And he has said that every single week, Ja Morant, he and him have met, and he's met the benchmark so far along the way. What do you expect for Ja and the Memphis Grizzlies once he returns?
Well, first of all, respectfully to Adam Silver, look, the man made mistakes. But at the end of the day, he didn't commit a crime, thank the good Lord. Let him back into the game, okay? He's good for the game of basketball. Your job, Morant, you need to learn from this. It was very stupid for you to find yourself in the situations that you found yourself in. And look at what it has cost your franchise. They're 6-15. They're mired in the gutter. You're trying to uplift them, which I believe he will do. We don't need to talk about this anymore in terms of his transgressions. Don't make those mistakes again, damn it. Make sure you've learned from them and move forward. You lost about $40 million. But more importantly, get back on the basketball court and see these young dudes, the Halliburtons of the world,
was he about to say
Foxes of the world,
thugs?
and others, and Anthony Edwards. Let's not forget him and all of these other guys. What you gonna do? There's some young talent that's stealing some time from John Morant. What you gonna do?
The league is better with John Morant in it, by far. I mean, he's one of the most engaging, athletic, magnetic players in the NBA. And like you said, Stephen A., look, didn't commit a crime, didn't hurt anybody, but himself and his team.
Right.
So they need him now. They need him back. I love watching that guy play. We had playoff series against him. He loves playing basketball. He's a happy guy. Let's get him back in the league and no more mistakes for him.
And don't forget Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's right.
There's a posse of young players. And guess what? It's up to John now to prove he can, one, change his behavior, and two, get back in the race. They're on top. They're ahead of him. They put their teams ahead of his team. So now this is not extra credit you get in grade school. It's up to him to prove he can come out now and have a season and get himself back.
It's important to note that Adam Silver said he has complied every step of the way, so we certainly look forward to seeing him.
Moderate to severe eczema still disrupts my skin.
I put diamonds in my teeth when I urine. You don't like that, put it on a chin. Give me the light. What? Give me the light. What? Give me the light. What? Give me that. I'm in the back with twins. I'm in the back with her friends. Putting the shit on wall. Gang sipping on gin. I put diamonds in my mouth when I grin. You don't like that pussy, put it on the chin. Give me the light. What? Give me the light. What? Give me the light. What? Give me that. Because I'm in the back with twins. Fucking them all friends. Bro, leave me alone, bro. I'm trying to do something. Damn. Like, I'm finna get mad. Like, do I have to get mad? Like, do people really want to see me mad? Like, you don't want to see me mad?
Shit swaggy.
Yo, Big Dro in the building. We making millions. Oh, they unblocked his roll. Oh my god.
Swaggy.
Yo.
Shit swaggy, bro.
It's swaggy. It is swaggy. I can't see you though, fam.
It's just not swaggy, bro. But shit swaggy. Alright. I did my reaction of the day. W full-time streamer, bro. Now it's time for me to be a fiend.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner from Maple in New York. Show up bold, wherever you go. Smudge resistant. Waterproof. Up to 36-hour wear. Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil, Maybelline, New York.
How does Taco Bell not have a breakfast taco already? You have all the ingredients. Fluffy eggs, melty cheese, savory sausage. What's simpler than a taco? The all-new toasted breakfast taco. Simple, tasty. I did that. I made that happen.
Did you get it?
Working on it.
Exoborn. Wishlist now.
I put diamonds in my teeth when I agree. Give it a light. Give it a light. in the back with twins. I'm in the back with her friend. Doing all that shit on walk. They've been smoking on gin. They been kind of weak. I don't know what's wrong with my arm. My arm been sipping on gin. I gotta remember I need 10 anglers. Fuck is he going? Fuck. I'm using it. Damn, just hold on for a second, bro. Let me get right. Oh my god, where are these zombies coming from? Wait. I be leaving the area and they be just come. Look, I'm gonna put diamonds in my mouth when I grin. Bro, get the fuck. I just wanna be success. I just wanna be successful. Give me that. I'm in the back with twins. I'm in the back with girlfriends. Sip this shit on walk. I don't ever be sipping on gin.
The league in assists, okay? But I'm going to throw out these categories because right now the Indiana Pacers is #1 in every single category that I'm about to mention. Offensive rating, points per game, field goals percentage, all right? You got it, fast break points per game, points in the paint per game, assists per game, assist to turnover ratio per game, pace of play, and offensive efficiency. This is unbelievable. And they're the second rated bench in the NBA right now. And it's all with him as the orchestrator. I can't say enough about what Halliburton has shown.
You know how, what has it been now, 26, 27 years ago when Michael Jordan was in the last couple of years of his career and you had Kobe and Allen Iverson sort of tugging at the cape? Yeah, that's what we're seeing now. You have LeBron James still in full glory because he is. But you've got a posse of young players, and obviously Halliburton is leading the way. He's here now. This is his moment. But Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is doing that. Anthony Edwards is doing that. De'Aaron Fox is doing that. You got this group of young players, and we're seeing that same sort of scenario play out 25 years later, where one of the all-time greats, faced on the Mount Rushmore of the sport, is still holding them off and still has a chance to say, listen, youngsters,
I forgot to put the frost
here's what this
on,
is
bro.
about. And I think LeBron, I'm expecting LeBron to do that tonight. But Tyrese Halliburton, man, he is that guy. And he and that group of players I mentioned, they are coming. And whether the baton is going to be passed or taken, I don't really know, but it's certainly exciting to watch the transition.
I'll tell you what, they're tugging at his cape. You know what he's doing right now? Get off me. Get off me, young
He's flying with him on there,
They're
bro.
not ready for this. And he came to win this tournament. He came to win this. 63% from the three-point line. That's crazy. That's what he's doing in the tournament game. He's mic'd up. I said that before. This means something to LeBron James. They're not ready. Tyrese Halliburton, I love Tyrese Halliburton. Who's going to have the better performance? I don't think it's going to be close. LeBron James. And it hurts me to say that because the Lakers they knocked out the Warriors last year. It hurts a little bit.
I totally disagree with you in terms of what Halliburton is going to do, because if he was somebody whose success was predicated on what he would do in the interior, then I'm thinking about Anthony Davis being there.
Hold on.
But him on his perimeter play,
yes.
I think that he can
exploit. Can I say something to that? Anthony Davis is going to switch that high screen and roll. They're going to set. Okay, Brook Lopez was hanging back. Right? Anthony Davis, I've seen him do it with Curry. They're going to switch that screen. Watch Anthony Davis what he does.
I think Lakers about to get killed in transition defense, bro.
It's going to be a big test for Tyrese Halliburton. It's going to be one of the toughest tests. Maybe he gets by it. It'll be interesting to see.
Well, also remember that Anthony Davis and LeBron James, now I'm not going to even say LeBron James, but they are older. They're younger. The pace of play matters. I read all the stats in terms of what they do offensively. Yep. They could turn this into a track meet. And if that happens, I'm not saying they'll win. The Lakers will still take them. But it doesn't mean they won't put forth a good showing in doing so.
And that's right. Who controls the pace of the game? Right. That's going to be. We're going to see what happens here early on. Who's controlling that pace?
That's what Brian Windhorst at the top of the scouting report should be for the Los Angeles Lakers is get back. Because if these young fellas get out in transition, that's their game. That's where they find so much success.
And you got to pay attention. And listen, I'm one of those guys. Y'all know me. I pay attention to location. Location matters, okay? So when you're living the good life in Southern California, okay, you might not want to run too much during a regular season game, all right? And then even in the in-season tournament championship, when you're going against these Indiana Pacers, going to be pushing the ball up the floor. We can definitely hear them talking. And I understand that LeBron will be ready because he's built for that. The rest of these dudes, what you gonna do? We don't find out about the rest of them here.
You have always had faith in Anthony Davis. You're his biggest fan. You're his biggest supporter. You're not worried at all. Yes, you are. That's why the purples do. That's why the purples do.
But you had a front row seat, to what LeBron James is able to do in these single elimination games. Can you just take us inside of that?
Yeah, I did have a front row seat on the floor, 2016, with my owner, Game 7. He made a huge block. We've all seen it. They win the game. It's not a coincidence. Every time there's something on the line, eight times, he's never lost. He's probably not going to lose tonight. I don't see it. I mean, I don't see it either. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I see it, but I see a great game.
I can see that.
Someone who is standing in the way of that happening is Tyrese Halliburton. He has been exceptional this
They got bodies for Tyrese Halliburton
tournament. The breakout star.
A lot of bodies, but
just look at the numbers
that don't really
he
matter
has put up,
because
including his first career triple
how his
double. But he's
game
going to need
is,
to
bro.
do
He
something
just
special tonight.
he don't have to be on the ball.
NBA Countdown on ABC is presented by
To get his shit
DoorDash,
off.
the official partner of the NBA.
You can feel it. A force that moves everything around it. That comes from deep down inside. Full-time fans, your passion is unshaken. And you deserve a reward.
I'm in the back with my twin.
See, I knew this was Balenci's. I knew it. I was looking for Benji. Niggas in France bumping the tune.
I can trust my eyes. Wait, how do I see? I'm in the high. She's in the heat. Wait, what?
Luca.
Wait, big bad glass and I'm in the way. She waited, had my shadow swimming, celebrating. What the hell is it? Hey, I was looking for Benji. Hey, smoke ass mystery. Everybody thought they knew me. But bitch, she ain't even mean for me. I don't know that shit.
No glazing. Get right into it. Chaz the Big Five Gifty Chaz.
This is the best one.
I try to fucking lie, fucking that. Oh wait. Oh, try to fuck on that bitch. I fuck on that girl. She trying to fuck on me. Now I'm fucking on that. I fuck on her now. I fuck on her.
Bruce.
I didn't cake. I got cake. You got cake. You got bake. I got.
Tripping. This shit slide.
Did he leave the game?
What y'all wanted me to see in the story though?
Right.
Was it the snippet from here? Cause I just watched the whole shit. Y'all talking about this?
I put the pepper in the pepper in the pepper that.
Oh, was it right?
Disrespect the 5, I put your ass in food chains. Come my phone, she said Miss Jackson going through her brain.
Yo, I ain't never shit. I ain't gonna tell you the pics. Bro, make it stop.
Disrespect the 5, I put your ass in food chains. Come my phone, she said Miss Jackson going through her brain. We was just outside dancing, moving her mind and feeling the same.
Pick up, man. I got.
What the fuck y'all mad? Y'all mad at me? Nigga, y'all don't want to tell me to go to the store. What the fuck? Yo, sometimes, bro, I be ready to. Y'all.
I need that mangler, dog. Some things I need, some things I want. I don't have stamina up.
When I do anything I please, I feel like bitch, I'm a crook. Whoa, I feel like bitch, I'm a crook. I feel like bitch, I'm a crook. I feel like bitch, I'm a crook. And if you don't know who you gotta go, whoa, you're leaving this comedy show. I get money like a CEO. I get 500,000 a show. Set my name on your ass and your toe. I'm the cheap keep lights on sound glow. All my bitches from around the world, I'm glow. I eat pop tarts, but I take that bitch in no. Yeah. What? I wear Balenciaga straight out the showroom. I put spikes all in my head just like I'm Goku. She looked at me in my eyes and be the old you.
Wow, and it just fucking played. Oh my god. I say hell yeah, beat so good. Oh, bitch, go.
Hold on. Let's do this shit correctly, Pat. Let's do this shit correctly real quick. Yo. Come on now.
Bet.
Let's do this shit correctly, my nigga. Let's do this shit correctly.
I hit. Oh, okay. I know what 3 cameras were. Yo, what the fuck? I'm glitching. The fuck you? Yeah. I heard him anyway, bro.
Crack up the phone, I swear. Yeah, stick with that curve. That's I don't want it, they working my nerves. I'm about to pause to serve. Fucking this bitch like a perm. Smack from the back of a perm.
Ice, the bird.
Can't take this when she turn. If I own land, we can merge.
So I know that you can learn. Listen how much you can earn. Buy me go get like the wine. And I ain't smoking no shirt. I'm
gonna be what you need. QT ski. All of my bitches lean, show their titties up to the ceiling.
I let them up to a million, I rock with a million, let's fuck on a billion. I'm gonna get down to the gritty, then fuck up the city, that home of the billion.
Yo, can I rock on now, bro? We might be fucked. I don't know how niggas got me to do this again. I don't know how niggas got this, bro. It's like I always get connected to some dumb shit. A nigga literally texted me like 20 minutes ago. The nigga literally said thanks for blessing me for the next week of my life. Fuck you mean, nigga? We is not going a week straight, gang.
TwitchCon hype, TwitchCon hype.
Bro, we is not about to be on this bitch. Bro, how do you think we gonna do? Me personally?
Yes, sir.
I think like 5 days.
Me personally, I think 2 to 3 days. I think 2 to 3 days.
I don't think y'all gonna be on it. Well,
and
I
if
don't
this
know why.
bitch
You a
takes
little
5
crackhead,
hours,
bro.
nigga, woo, nigga. Honestly, bro, listen to me, bro. It's gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna lie, we are not here to play anything. It's no like
do that.
We gonna be joking and shit, but it's no joking, bro. We not joking no more. Like we're dead ass not joking. Cardi, chat. Okay, is niggas slow? I'm gonna just react to this Cardi shit before niggas start. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Chat. I'm sorry. I reacted. I heard it without y'all niggas, bro. I heard it without y'all niggas because that shit was literally everywhere, bro. That shit was literally everywhere. And that motherfucker was fire. I'm not gonna lie, my nigga. Y'all niggas literally, bro. I heard this bitch without y'all. I seen the fucking. I'm fake. How I'm fake? I ain't switching up on y'all niggas. That shit was everywhere, bro. Bruh, it's okay, bro. Chill, gang. Chill, gangy. It's okay. Lip still fucked up, type shit. Still, bro. My birthday in fucking 7 days, bruh. Shit. But, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, don't react to it, but everybody gonna keep coming into my shit,
I'm in the
bro.
big with P. Diddy. All of these bitches, they literally throwing their titties up to the ceiling.
Before I even start, my nigga, once again, bro, another nigga that chat put me on to, bro. Another nigga. I remember when I couldn't even listen to this nigga's song,
I gotta do it
bro.
out here. I gotta do point blank.
I couldn't even understand why niggas like this nigga's song, bro. But I heard this bitch on stream, bro. This shit is good. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This song.
Still. Every day. I see the button, man. I just be styling this hard sleeve. Still. She never made it hard for me. Still. I can't trust my eyes. Like, how do I see?
Damn.
She's in the heat. Tell me why. And for what? I always prepare, cause I never know what.
Yeah.
She waited out of my shower, she want me inside her butt.
Yeah.
Whipping that with a Fendi.
Yeah, I was looking for Fendi.
Hey, smoke at me street. Everybody thought they knew me. But bitch, she ain't even knew me. I hung on that trying to do me. Not the sky's a movie. She not a wife, she a groupie. If you like that, change that new piece. Still. Red and the diamonds, no rubies. Sticking in the dirt like. Still. Sticking in the dirt like duties.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like 2 years ago, Chad, if y'all was to request this motherfucker, I'd be like, what the fuck is y'all niggas sending me? But this the whole thing about it, bro. You gotta, look, I know there's a lot of niggas that don't fuck with Cardi, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, put this shit on, right? In the background, and just clean up and shit. And then you gonna catch yourself to start vibing with it, motherfucker, bro. And it's just gonna keep going, bro.
Motherfuckers gotta learn intentions, bro. You gotta learn intentions, bro. And they so biased, bro. They so willing to die on that hill, bro. But you just can't vibe, have fun, bro. They don't know when to take life too seriously.
I don't need a ghost sign. I need a die hard.
They don't know what to prioritize. They don't know what to prioritize and what to prioritize to take seriously. You get what I'm saying? They hard critiquing Cardi music, and they don't even hard critique when their career.
You will not get Cardi on screen. Bro, the niggas who say shit like that it's the most casual niggas ever, bro. Nigga, I can't bro, chat, who's that Mexican artist, bro? I reacted to
Peso
fucking,
Pluma. Peso Pluma.
how am I forgetting? Peso Pluma. Bruh, niggas are saying, this nigga trying to get this nigga on. Bro, shut your lame ass up, nigga. The fuck, nigga?
One day, Ben told her it was started out with some bullshit. He left those here.
I just popped the seal with my friend.
I'm Duleos.
I just popped the seal with her friend.
That's a ciggy?
I just popped the seal with her friend.
Yeah, I heard the motherfucker on screen.
I just popped the seal, I do it again.
And his album coming 2024?
11 months have a blessed stream.
You have a blessed stream too. Hey, look though. Let's restart this motherfucker real quick. Cleanse yourself. This is going to be positivity in this motherfucker. If you don't fuck with the craft, you a fucking bitch, nigga.
Yeah.
You hear me? I got my nigga Ray all the way in Taiwan.
Way.
He got his PC set up. He got his camera set up. He got a lot of shit set up. You feel what I'm saying? It is 9 o'clock in the morning for my nigga Ray right now, bro. And he ready to play Minecraft with us, my nigga. Okay? Rage, all assembled up.
We lock.
Motherfucking, Phantom is ready.
Peter Piper Pan.
I just realized I could just flew Ray back to the US to just play upstairs or something. But I want to see how this gonna go with him in Taiwan.
Let's go, Kai.
And I feel like it'll be fine for y'all to see too, so y'all get to see in his crib and shit like that. No Duke, cause no Duke say all he sees is blocks when he plays Minecraft. Like, bro, you gotta look at the bigger picture, nigga. The fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's get this reaction real quick. Yo, anything I want to react to before this shit starts?
I mean, bro, he's a hood guy, man.
It's over, nigga. The next reaction that we might do, I don't know. I do not know.
I put the Peter Piper Pan in the pickle.
Wait, he dropped 2 songs? What?
Finally, Rat Boy plays Fortnite.
Oh, smack the... Nobody's playing... Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? IG snippet, hold on. IG snippet.
Hope you bought loads of snacks.
This?
Yeah. Peter Piper pickle pan on a bitch.
Disrespect the 5, I put your ass in the food chain. Come my phone, she said Miss Jackson going through her brain. It was just outside dancing, my mind is feeling this pain. Fuck the bitch so nasty.
What the fuck?
I just pick a Piper Pan on a bitch, huh?
That's it?
Just pick a Piper Pan on a bitch, huh?
Wow, bro. Yo, this nigga got his support base is so, like, yo, his support base is like thriving on anything they can get right now, bro. God damn. They just been like dried out so long that they just appreciate every single thing. We seen this. Okay. Alright.
Peter Piper Pan on the wax. I put the Peter Piper Pan on.
Y'all wanna skim through the Reddit real quick? Y'all wanna skim through the Reddit real quick?
Kayak, gimme gold, kayak, gimme gold,
real
kayak,
quick,
gimme gold, kayak, 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 gimme gold.
Give me gold. Yeah, we gonna be on Minecraft chat. This is gonna be, I know it's gonna be 24-hour for sure. I know, but I'm gonna try hard crazy, but don't even worry about it, chat. I'm gonna try hard crazy, nigga. Like crazy, nigga. I'm gonna try hard, bro. We gonna try to beat this bitch. No
Here's to the
cap.
end, my boy. Love you, Gango.
Thank you, my boy. Gang. I love you too, Gango. Sub 4 a.m. moments. I might drop you lying. I get tired of wearing that. I don't want to warehouse them.
Yo, this is private boyfriend. Like, what are you doing, man? I was just talking to my niggas, man.
I put a peanut pipe pan on my bitch.
What the fuck you just say? What? Wait, what did I say? No, you just said some crazy shit. Bo, we wrong. Nah, bro, you know what? That's you.
This is 6 minutes long, bro. Bro, stop dropping YouTube videos in the fucking Reddit, bro. Bro, stop dropping YouTube videos in the fucking Reddit, gang. God damn. God damn, nigga. This shit got me dying. The Michael Jackson one looks like
That's you roll calls, Jamaica.
Not funny, not funny. Get a new joke, bro. Accurate.
I'm dressed like this guy. First things first.
What is it?
Now get back. Next, grab the
shit, bro.
Point blank shouldn't be that far behind.
Russ, she knows she bad.
Thanks, Jimmy.
I gotta chill. Let me chill, chat. We gotta chill on that. Every New Yorker right now.
Smooth, which is a salmon chopped cheese.
Who told Keith Lee to get a salmon
chopped cheese,
bro?
What the
fuck? That's like going to get a beef patty.
No, real shit. Who the fuck told this nigga Keith Lee to get a salmon? Who eats that in New York, bro? Let me know now, nigga. And what deli did he go to? Cause, bro.
Instead of cocoa bread, you say, yo, can I get a beef patty on a whole wheat wrap? Who the fuck does that, bro?
Oh, nobody do that, gang. Kyle was nominated for Content Creator of the Year at OTK Game Awards.
Now, this is quite a competition, so the winner is... They're gonna have to explain to me why they have these things on the board.
I forgot your boss. No, okay, I'm not even trying to be weird. I'm not trying to be funny. But I legit forgot about an OTK, bro. I'm not even trying to be weird.
Then, Kai Sanat. Let's give it up for Kai.
Thank you so much, Gango. This came out of nowhere, by the way.
Fatty hug, man.
Yo, we all gonna die soon. Well, not soon, but we all gonna die. Everybody not about to, but everybody gonna die. It's crazy. Everybody dies, gang. But we all gonna die one. Let that sink in, gang. You gonna die, bro. That's crazy. Why we love Consonant and Ray animation? There's a hurricane out there, bro. You scared? No. You scared? You scared? I'm scared, bro. You pussy.
Ooh.
How am I pussy? You pussy, nigga. Pussy? You pussy. Why on my dick? Hey, on my dick. Why on my dick? Fuck you. Fuck you. Why you got so mad? Why you got so mad? Fuck you, bitch.
To anybody that don't know, they don't freestyle in Taiwan, so he get excited every time I freestyle. So look.
Yo, these edits are so good, bro. Okay. Yeah. Me and Ray. Yeah. I get the gun. Yeah. Me and Ray. Yeah. And I'm not gay. Yeah. What the fuck? Wait, hold on, bro. Nigga had to get that shit clear. The nigga just had to get that out the way real quick. Hold on, y'all. I am not gay. You wanna be that? Nobody even said shit. He's corny, bro. He was on some weird shit this night. What's up on me, bro? What? Indeed. No, fuck. Word and indeed. Nah, bro, you fucked up, bro. I'm not coming to Taiwan. No. Nah, fuck you. Take it off.
Who just killed him?
Yo, what the?
No, like that. He just killed that
Johnson,
man.
you weird, bro. Bro, we do not look like them niggas, bro. Stop saying that, bro. Just get a type. Don't tell me you created this, not in shit, man.
Look, might just woke up in the store and they buy everything. Gucci, Louis, Prada. Shit, I bought me some of Mary Jane's. Shopping on the move, rolling up, they thinking I'm a fiend. In the backseat, nah, no, they drinking too much lean. On my chains on, speed low, going down my spleen. Got green, red, yellow, call it Skittles. We be switching beans.
Bro, how's he
to the
dying?
show, rolling up, now I'm Japanese. Look, full house in the back, your little shorty skinny dip. Throwing money in the club of circus.
I appreciate you, gang. Appreciate that, gang. Young Tata James. Damn. Look at Tata James glazing, bro. RB Pop though, no cap. Damn, bro, that shit was. Bro, I still gotta go to a Dykeman game. I've never been to a Dykeman game, chat. Chat, when is the next biggest Dykeman game, bro? What's wrong with Kai's uncle? Is the soup already? Huh? Soup's already done? How is this my uncle? Y'all niggas is weird, bro. That's how your uncle ugly as shit, nigga. On God, I've been laughing at this shit for 5 minutes. What the fuck is he doing?
I get the tingles in a silly place. Starts in my toes and I crinkle my nose.
Wherever it goes, I always know. I don't give a fuck.
Why
now,
he
just
twerking
get
on the
full
mic
around
though?
now.
What the fuck is he doing?
I say don't give a fuck.
Just take your time.
Wherever you go.
The rain is falling on my window pane.
Then it came back that quick. Oh my god, that's like 30 seconds.
Undercover, staying dry and warm.
It's already back. Oh my
It must
god.
suck that you can't. It must suck not knowing how to dance, bro. It really must suck, Tom.
Bro.
Up, bitch.
I
don't know your name, but
Excuse me, miss.
Oh,
I saw you from across the room. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say nope.
I don't know your
Fuck you
name.
talking about? I got a girl, boy.
Oh, my name.
Why he hitting her? Oh my god, this is on my dick. Constant that 7 days in pictures. You
Oh my
dropping
god,
this
they
shit
already
week
deep
after.
out here,
You
bro.
weird as fuck, bro. Oh my god. Why y'all do this shit?
I see you fucking
You're weird.
around now.
What's going on, buddy?
Jealous people around me, I need to change my life. What would I do without you, my Georgie?
That's crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's test y'all math skills. What's the answer here? Go emote only, bro. Go emote only. Let me break this shit down for y'all damn niggas that don't know math, bro. Stay your ass in school, nigga. 60 divided by 5 in parentheses 7 minus 4. First thing you want to do
How do you make
is
the
PEMDAS, nigga. Alright? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. What do we see first, my nigga?
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting I got
7 minus 4 is 3 ski. Okay?
I keep forgetting I got that shit.
Now. No, do you have to time 5 first? Hold on, wait, let me cook, don't say shit. Let me cook. You do what's within the parentheses, which is 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 is the remainder that's left inside the parentheses. There's no exponents, so now let's go multiplication. 5 times 3 is 15. So then you get 15, and you do 60.
Bro, they going mangler crazy.
Is 60 divided by 15 equals 4. 4. That's real, Jack. Come on. emote only. Pick it up emote only, bro. Easy. Let's fucking go, nigga. Wrong. Nigga, if it's wrong right now, I'll literally give 100. Stop playing. Watch this. 60 divided by 5 in parentheses
1
7 minus
4
4 close for it. Yep, equals 5 times 7. Hold on. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 20.
Eastern is, oh my goodness. Because that's definitely 100 kills. Done with attack V.
35 minus 20. Never. I don't know. How do you get 36? Dual division. I'm so dumb. How did I see? How did I? Yo,
Why y'all
I'm
still
so
hitting me, bro?
dumb. It is 4?
Yo. Did I not throw that?
Regular calculate. Okay, regular calculate is wrong. You know what I gotta put out there? Math Papa. Math Papa. Come on, Math Papa. 60. Math Papa divided by 5. In open parentheses. 7 minus 4. Close parentheses. Calculate. 36. It's 36, bro. It's 36, bro. It's 36, bro. That's crazy. If I was in front of the HUD, bro, if I was in front of the HUD, that would have been embarrassing, bro. No cap. Yo, I gotta gift. Yo, see, I'm gonna gift it right now. Oh, fuck, I got y'all niggas, bro. God damn. Damn. Wait, it's 4? Wait, is it 4 or not? Is it 4 or not, bro?
I'm gonna just spam anything else I can.
Is that ass 4? Bro, it's 4? It's not. I just checked twice. Bro, it's not 4, gang. Don't trick me, bro. I look like an idiot now in front of the hoes, bro. That's crazy, nigga. Now I look like a fucking idiot in front of the fucking hoes now, nigga. This dumbass, bro. Stop talking like that, gang. You wildin' right now, nigga. Hold on. God damn it. That's crazy.
I can do like 2 times, maybe.
I got you.
Nah, just 1 to be honest.
Fuck. Here, bro.
Literally just
100
1.
niggas get to watch the full Minecraft stream, my boy. Oh! Shit declined. Hold on. Hold on.
Could go to that one
Why my
for
shit
more
always
hits.
do that, gang?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this
Why my
one, and
shit
then I'm gonna go to the
always
other
do
one
that,
for
bro?
more
This is
hits.
embarrassing.
Get that car right here. Yeah.
How do I go to full
Come on, hit this one real quick.
How do I go to full? Yeah. Credit card.
Yo.
Yeah, give me that right there. Boom, boom, boom. Give me that right there. Give me that right there. Give me that right there. Hold on.
www.
Give me that right there. Pay now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello? Hello?
W3 months, heart hands, medium light skin tone.
This shit just loading. Is it gonna, is Chase gonna check me or some shit? Check this shit loading, bruh. Sometimes it gets stuck. Should I tell y'all my screen or I'm gonna leak my shit? Damn? No, nigga, stop. There we go. 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 Enjoy your 100, gang.
I get 100 here under the hump.
Enjoy your 100, nigga. Enjoy the 100, nigga. Enjoy your 100, nigga. Go ahead, nigga. Go ahead, nigga. Yeah, Rage is doing some reactions and then we lock in. Alright? Thought?
Sugar. Spice. Has everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little shoes. But Professor Utonium
Bro, they still deep, bro.
To the concoction. Nike SB.
What?
But the Powerpuff Dunks were born. Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup.
I gotta see how they look.
The Powerpuff Girls and Nike SB.
This is a fire commercial though. I gotta see how they look. Before you cop the stylist, just kidding. I got a plane.
I got 250 from that one thing, bro.
I thought it literally couldn't get any better than this, bro. I thought it literally couldn't get any better than this, bro.
Meta. That shit is meta.
You know what I'm start doing too, chat? On my Snap. I don't know y'all got me on Snap.
It's back already. Oh my god, bro. Shit, low-key, I can hit it right now and get 100. And that'll be done with this. No cap. I just gotta leave.
Bro, I had to be
I thought LeBron had on a do-rag, boy.
Okay, one thing y'all niggas can't say, bro, is that I wasn't like, it wasn't that I couldn't dress. I had basic dress. I was just basic.
Did I hit it?
My fits were just basic fits.
Oh, it's a
I was
cool
just
down?
matching brands with brands, nigga. Niggas saying no. My nigga, you're telling me this whole time I couldn't dress. Are you fucking crazy? Bro, stop, bro. Y'all gotta be
I'm gonna
honest,
go hit this
bro.
one then.
Wacky, let me see your fits, bro. No, cause Wacky is just loud and clear, bro. I knew how to always match shit, bro. That's one thing you can't take away from me, bro. Bro, that's literally one thing you cannot take away from me, bro. Bro, you're telling me, okay, hold on, nigga. I am poor. You see this? I know it don't make no sense because now, bro, I just half my clothes that I got now that I'm putting on cost $40, $30. Oh God, $40. My pickles that I've been getting, bro, I'm in thrift shops, nigga. $40. You can put shit together. They don't got on my soul. You want me to show you something? Look. Oh, I gotta show you receipts. I'm gonna show you exactly what I just got, bro. I just caught some shit for the low. Show a piece. Ha! Can I leak it? I don't want to leak. No, not leak, but I don't want to. How do I show y'all people without leaking like no personal information? I'm gonna show y'all some shit I done cop. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Real quick. Or should I just go to my closet? I don't know, bro. Closet. Okay, let me read.
I can hit it one time. I can hit it once, for sure.
Okay, does this show any personal information?
It depends on how many comes. If a lot of them comes, bro, I'ma just go. I probably need like 50 more, maybe.
If I show my shit that's in my cart, it don't show no personal information. But if I show my shit in my cart, would this like fuck shit up?
It's a cooldown though, bro. Oh hell yeah, I'll be good. I can leave.
Okay, let me click these shits real quick. I can't show the seller. If I show the Oh, what about take a picture? I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit not doing anything. Has niggas, bro? This shit not gonna leak anything, bro. I don't think so, bro. Gatekeep. I'll show y'all, bro. My whole shit. Look, this shit $40.
Here.
This shit $75. This shit $64. This shit $65. This shit $78. You feel me?
Here,
This shit $50. This shit $65. I know some of the they're expensive. But y'all not being realistic. Y'all compared it to how I used to dress, correct? Nigga, my Mary Jeans used to be a band per pair.
Shut up, LeBron James playing.
And tearing my lower abdomen and straighten my sides doing. I respect that these guys are still able to run like this at this level. Freight train.
They got him out front.
Freight train.
Oh, LeBron came to play. Look at the face.
Oh,
that's the old Miami Heat face right there. Hold on now.
But does it
Hey,
really?
what am I watching, bro? What is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you put me on the main broadcast?
Good job. He reached in
Thank
to
you.
stop it. That's not a take foul.
It's LeBron James, bro.
Picks up his first.
That's LeBron James, the Quran James. LeBron James.
Transition. LeBron is doing it. AD is doing it. They have the floor wide open. It's a great cut for them.
Russell gets inside, trying to draw some contact. That shot will not count. They're going to call it on the floor. Bruce Brown.
Boy, you better stop doing that shit, boy.
Brown saying, wait a minute, he pushed off on me. It looked like it when we were from our angle.
Well, D'Angelo Russell exaggerated the contact. It seemed to draw attention to the officials. Does what a good offensive player does, and then sells it like a good offensive player does.
But Brown did hold, like you can see it at
Is
the
that
very end.
two?
He was holding the arm.
So he's got 2 quick fouls.
I got 2 level pack, 2 pack-a-punch crystals. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Catherine, who just checked in, he gets the rebound.
Nah, they shitted with that, bro.
Catherine wastes no time.
They went crazy with that.
And Torian Prince grabs it.
Nah, they went crazy with that, bro.
James, clear path to the basket, lays it up and in.
It's incredible because
What's
if he
that?
gets below the free throw line, they're savvy, they're skilled, they're strength.
2 epic ether tools.
And, you know, who's stepping in front of that, Doc?
And it's clear.
What's
right now
that?
what the Lakers are trying to do. They're playing with force.
2 Shadow Blast Anomod. Okay.
They're going all the way. And the Pacers, it's clear what they want to do. They want to get
What's that? Oh no. 2 legendary ether tools. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He can be an X factor, Doris, on a lot of nights because of his ability to put the ball in the basket.
That's exactly right. His ability to play pick and
They
roll.
shitted with
He
that,
makes
bro.
solid decisions, and that shot is falling. He elevates his team.
So wait, where do I get him?
Toppin had an excellent game in the semifinals victory against Milwaukee.
Where do I get him from, though?
14.6 rebounds. 4 minutes gone by, we're all even. Russell throws it up, and nice balance from Davis to hang on.
Case in point with D'Angelo, right, Mike? Just in the pick and roll, just holding
Refined
it until he gets
Ethereum
where he wants
crystals
to get on
times
the floor,
2.
an easy finish for
But I don't have them though, bro.
A whistle and a foul.
Don't tell me y'all lying to me, bro. Y'all lying. Y'all lied. Oh, okay.
He
Purchase.
didn't know he was going to be in at the end of the game.
Got you.
So he knows I want to play well at the
I
beginning.
got 2
Maybe
crowd
I can
freaks too.
win
I
at the
need
end.
one of
'Cause
those.
He can score, but he can also make plays. That's a great pass.
Actually, no, I just finished this, I'm pretty sure.
Trying to get the ball out of the hands of Halliburton.
Yeah, I finished this.
Russell got a piece of it. Good defense from D'Angelo.
Not for
Russell.
sure finish the
Never known
tag.
for that, but said he's taken the challenge to get better in that department this year.
So I'm
Fires
on
away.
the...
Shot won't go. Cam Reddish gives him a new 14.
Definitely doing the Cronin.
And Davis, aggressive early, nails that shot. 8 points for Anthony Davis here in the opening minutes.
You're watching LeBron right now offensively. He's kind of letting everybody else play. He sees her in a good groove. He knows when to take over. He knows when not to.
Turner on a blocking foul. LeBron James tried to draw the charge, got there a little bit late, and he picks up his first.
Well, I think if he sees Anthony Davis being aggressive,
That shit gonna be so jumpy. I don't give a mother
Anthony
fludge.
is off to a great start. He's run the floor. This has been the most challenging aspect of his game of late, right? That jumper and the fluidity and consistency. I mean, back to the basket, he's been great. Rim runner, offensive rebounder, all that guy.
Got two more I can do. Which one?
Oh, look out when he's doing that. And especially
I mean, one more I can do. Which one?
You see, Miles Turner, 2 free throws. What a game he had the other night. 26
I think the
points,
SO14,
10
bro.
rebounds, 4 blocks. Got to the free throw line 8
SO14.
times. And he nails the first one. Garvin Ham wants to talk things over. Played nearly 5 minutes. Pretty good pace here to start.
Christmas Day is about to get a whole lot of bounce. It's an NBA Christmas doubleheader. First, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors spend the holidays in the Mile City with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then, a Christmas classic as LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers play host to Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. It's the ultimate Christmas gift. Warriors Nuggets, Celtics Lakers on ABC and ESPN.
Get a job, save a little, take out a mortgage, buy a house. Get a job, save a little, take out a mortgage, buy a house. Get a job, save a little, take out a mortgage, buy a house. Get a job, save a little, apply for a mortgage, get a second job, get some roommates, rent a house. Realize the only generation that's going to fix this is yours, and start building.
Lunch? Yes, please. That'll be $23.
Your address is free.
It is for an ultimate passenger who paid extra. I'll just have water. Cash or card? For water?
Well, at AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone deals, we guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15 Pro. Check it out. Made with titanium.
We do have free movies. With the purchase of headphones.
I'll just use
Where's my pen, bro?
Only AT&T gives everyone our best deals on any iPhone. With any
So my paper.
Guaranteed. Get iPhone 15
SO.
Pro on us.
Everybody get on your feet. You make me nervous when you're in your seat. Take off your shoes and pat your feet. We're doing a dance that can't be beat without now. Yeah.
That's it? Okay.
Is this it?
Girl, you killing me. Trying to turn you up. I gotta stop going. Bentley rolling.
There you go.
Girl, it's killing me. Trying to turn you up.
This is gonna be the best day of
My life.
Seriously?
Stupid.
This is gonna be the best day.
I can't believe I'm related to you guys.
Well, you are. So.
10 kills after using full upgrade.
Life's grander than the first ever Grand Highlander. Toyota, let's go places.
100 kills.
Now streaming only on Prime. Rated PG.
Shortly.
No Nonsense brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Doc.
Anthony Davis from the start, Mike. You know, he's just running
30
the floor.
dogs.
He's attacking. It's so nice early in
250.
games when you can get him off.
250 for Perky
They're
Workies.
trying to get him off early, and LeBron is kind of just sitting there waiting.
Well, we were having this discussion before the game with Darvin Ham, and you've talked about it for a while.